I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spent in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm down. Now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beanstalk. Jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline. Put him back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to
what you mean I'm not worthy?
Business now who I worship. Who the little guy making big moves. Tick tock, turn it to a tick boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff.
All right. Good morning. Welcome in. Let's do it. Let's go. How y'all feeling? Let's get it. It's good to see you guys. Welcome in. Energy in the house. Z Gamer in the house. Lazy Panda is here. What up, Lily? What up, Edson? 3 ants in the building. What's up, bro? Zyper's in the house. How you feeling, Zyper? How you feeling? Segan Slades is here today. What's up, Segan? What up, Eric P? What up, Balkan? Yo. Big love from... where'd that go? Damn. It disappeared. I'm sorry. YOLO Trader in the house. What up, YOLO Trader? What up, Kelvin? What up, Chief? The Chief is here. Gotham is in the house. What up, Gotham? What up, PM Magnifico? Yogi. Yo. Yes, sir. YOLO Trader is here. What's up, Jessica? Student Trader in the house. What up, Ronnie? Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. W London session, W pre-New York session, and W Asian session, man. Damn. Holy smokes. Papa Trump came in with the volume last night. What up, Reiner FX? Isam in the house. What up, A-Man? A-Man. What's up, A-Man? What's up, Corey? Corey in the building. What's good, brother? How are you? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another live stream. Let's get the clubhouse involved in the game here today, and then we shall begin. Yeah. What you guys do in London? Anything? Clubhouse. If you guys aren't in the Discord, do not hesitate to join. Discord's going off. It's going off. All right. Let me send this Zoom link out, and then we'll begin here. We got ADP coming in here today, so everyone hold fire. Hold your fire if you're not already in, and let's see how we do. Oh, sorry, Clubhouse. Wrong wrong link. False alarm. All right, cool. All right, Clubhouse. See you guys in just a second. Let me share my screen here. Boom. Let's share my music. And I think we are good. Congratulations to everyone who has passed their funding companies, or funding challenges, I should say, over the last week. We've had a lot. since Monday. So a lot of people moving on, moving forward, and it's a beautiful thing to see. What's up, Revival Worship? Student Trader, how you doing? Buckins, did I see you pass your challenge too? W, brother. Congratulations. What up, Lazy Panda? Yeah, so congrats to everyone who is really stepping into your success. I told y'all, man, you know, the leader doesn't do it for you. The leader doesn't make you believe. The leader brings out the best in you. And that's my job here, along with bringing out the best in myself, is to just bring out the best in the others. And, you know, I'm very happy to see what I'm seeing, where all of you guys are taking this thing pretty serious, you know, and making your moves and moving along and, you know, going from peak to peak, which is what we want to see here, from goal to goal, and you're moving along in life. So let's go ahead and pray over that, give thanks for that, and then we'll get started here, okay? Let's do it. Father in heaven, Lord, we just thank you, Lord. We just thank you for that, Lord. We thank you for the calling upon our lives. We thank you for gathering us here together, to be together, to sharpen each other, Lord. We thank you for your word that just guides our path here, Lord. And we just thank you for what you're doing among this organization. We're just incredibly blessed by what you're doing through this ecosystem, and just giving traders and other people an environment to grow in, Lord. So we thank you for that. We give you the glory for all the success that's taken place. And Lord, we know that the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few, Lord. So we pray that you would send more workers in here that will believe in themselves, that will believe in the calling over their life, and use this stream to get inspired to go out there and get it, Lord. So we thank you for it. We ask that your presence dwell among us here today, and we give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah. Let's get it. Congratulations. Let's keep moving forward here. All right. Let's talk about the day ahead of us. Clubhouse, you guys good? You guys can hear everything, see everything? Yeah, good to go. What up, baby Mike? What's up, everyone? What's up, Wokey? More music. Let me lower the music a little bit, and then we'll do a fresh analysis here. So as you guys know, we do have ADP here today. So we have big major red folder news coming in about 14 minutes. So let me go down to Wednesday. So right here, ADP coming in 8:15. That should bring a lot of volume. You know, we may range a little bit until then, but you know, once we get a breakout, we should see some pretty good volume. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Give the stream a like. I'll wait for you to do that. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. And if you're not subbed to the channel, you know what to do. You're shooting yourself in your own foot by not being here. Do yourself a favor. Subscribe to the channel, and let's get this analysis popping here. So we're going to talk about gold first. Gold, this is the daily time frame. So we did close bullish here on yesterday's candle. So just to track back a few, let me grab these tools. Boom. Yeah, we're good. Yep. Okay. So just to track back a few candles here on gold, right? So we see that you were in these all-time highs, right? We did get a strong push down. You moved down. You tapped right into that support down there on the higher time frame, and then this candle here closed back above the range, right? So if we're looking at ranges here, we're looking at the support levels. I would say are the most important ones would be probably right here and right here. So notice how this candle here did close back above those ranges. Therefore, yesterday's candle was able to pretty much move up at ease, right? I mean, we were going long on yesterday's candle all day long. So we were taking buys from Asian session yesterday all the way through London into New York. So that was a pretty given play there, right? You got a strong support being formed here. Next candle should push up, come right into that range, and then, you know, see what it wants to do from there. And that's exactly what we did. You know, we did that, and now this candle is officially closed, right? So we did close pretty strong bullish, we can say that, but you know, we do want to keep an eye out for this zone right here, because we did reject there. We haven't closed above this area yet, and this could, you know, very well be where we create a, you know, this new high, this lower high, right, for price to continue to move down. So just got to be careful. excuse me, with the see what Trump wants to do with the tariffs. I know that they pretty much solidified everything, so we'll see if price wants to move back down now or if we're gonna start shooting up. So based off of the previous daily candle closing bullish, I am pretty bullish, right? So if we break that high, I think we could see a move up to fill the wick, and then, you know, potentially run back into those all-time highs here. You know, there's nothing stopping gold at this point outside of this little minor resistance here. But again, you know, just like last time, we just said nope, and we just kept moving. So we'll see what happens this time around. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours should be ranging still, which it is. So this is basically your 4 hour support, 4 hour resistance, and you've got a range here, right? So this is the range that we're currently trading in on the 4 hour, and it's not looking the hottest, right? It's just candles printing side by side. It's very normal for this to happen before ADP or NFP or something like that. So we really want to see which way the 4 hour candle wants to go. I mean, this 4 hour candle here is a very important one because this is your New York Open 4 hour. There's still almost 2 hours left on it, so we're about halfway through. We have made a top wick, which did respect the previous candle's high. So we'll see if we want to move down here, right? If we start breaking the highs, you may see the 4 hour candle close above whatever this is here, 29.34, right? And then if that's the case, then you've got a clean range moving on up. So let's see what happens. Let's go over to the 1 hour. I'm sure it's ranging a little bit. Yeah, so you got support here on the 1 hour here. Boom. You got resistance right here, and that's pretty much your range. So if the same thing on the 30. 30 is a little choppy. We'll see how the 15 looks. And yeah, that's pretty much the range. So, you know, I'm not willing to participate in any of this. If we do want to move down, I'm going to let ADP bring that candle down for me, right? And then like kind of retest and then sell. Does that make sense? So I'm not going to get caught up in this mess here, right? I'd rather let the volume from the news push us through there. Then we get a bit of a pullback, right? And we stay below the zone, and then we continue down to our support. And then that'll be my sells like right here a little bit later. So we'll see. We'll see. If we start breaking above and the 4 hour closes bullish, though, I'm all in on these buys here too. So let's just wait for news to come out, and then we will go from there. Cool? What up, Arrow? Yo, yo. What's goody? What's goody? Warlos in the house. What up, Lights Fire? DJ Scratches. K Vila. Good morning, DeMarco. How we doing, man? How we making out on that house? How we doing on the house? Slow and steady? All right, all right. My goodness, my voice, man. Been talking all day yesterday. What up, Sandman? My man Sandman. Good morning, Nikki. What up, Buzz Blab? What up, Futures Frank? How you doing? Good morning, Tamra. Yeah, so what you guys got going on? How are your zones looking? What's your analysis like? Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah, I may redraw these, you know, after news and all that, but as we approach news and sit in front of it here, this is pretty much what I'm just going to look to observe. Yeah, we took a trade in Asian last night. We also took a trade in I don't think Magnus took the trade. No, I think yeah, I think just a few of us took it off the 30-minute time frame. But that was it. Now pre-New York was setting up. I think the 1 hour celery it didn't work out, but it seems like price starting to try and push down now. I don't know if Johnny Gems is here yet, but I know that they were looking at 1 hour celeries here. So we'll see what happens. Can't join the Discord? Yeah, you can. Just go hit the link for Discord. Yeah, ! Discord. You should find it there. What's up, Daniel? How are you, man? Struggling to pass phase 2? Yep, you gotta grind it out. You know what I mean? You gotta grind it out. You gotta pull from whatever success that you had in phase 1 and lean on that, use that, rely on that, count on that. You know, duplicate that. So that's it. It's just, this is a duplication business. Show up, duplicate the same thing you did yesterday. You know, that's it. Go back to all the live streams. I think we've done over 550 live streams now. Damn. Go back and watch how I begin every single stream. If you can find an interruption where the same thing wasn't done on any stream, I'll give you $100. If you could find me at a line where I didn't repeat the same exact process that you just see me repeat today, yeah, send it. Send it. Is it possible to put money on Top Step without buying a combine? No. They're just a funding prop firm. When you go to XFA account, is it wise to just trade micros for the long haul? Yeah, I don't see why not. Why not go conservative? Definitely. Any coupons on the clubhouse? No. The clubhouse is honestly at the price it's at right now is honestly mind blowing. Yeah, it should probably be like $1,500 a month. Yeah, I mean, you got people making like 15 grand a day. Like, what? Yo, JDZ, can you pay for everyone's membership for 1 month? Like, yo. Yeah, the clubhouse will never, ever be discounted. It will only go up in price as time goes on, because we're just going to continue to get insane results, provide insane value, and yeah, keep it moving. What up, Flip? How are you, my man? You're right on time, brother. Right on time. Top Step do payments in Europe? Yes. Only bands. You think it was worth it? You think it's worth it? The monthly fee? What's up, Andy? Yo. D Mike in the house. What up, brother? What up? How are you guys? Good morning, everyone coming in. I don't think I've seen any of you guys in pre-London. I was lurking in the background, working out and stuff. Made 150 this week. Very good. Let's go. Discord link. Yeah, my bad. I forgot to change it in the YouTube description. Let me see if I could edit it real quick. If not, just hit !Discord and it'll pop up for you. Nah, it won't let me edit it right now. If you guys haven't seen my new video I did, my goodness, it's called the February monthly review. I'm going to try and do monthly review videos every month for the community here, but go check it out. It's like a 40 minute video here, 41-minute video. Highly recommend. We go over most of my trades during the month. We go over all the losers. We didn't go through all the winners, but we did go through all the losers and most of the winners. You know, so I think this was pretty educational, and I think it could help. Yeah. Check it out. Link it. Got you. Oh. Forgive my voice today, man. Been talking for like the last 2 days straight. So still curious about like the 15-30 minute. Yeah, you know, like that I don't have an answer for you. I like to use the 15 when there's high volume that comes in. Other than that, it's one of those things where someone can't really, that's like the only answer that we can give you Other than that, it's a chart time thing. It's an experience thing. It's a feel, right? In a way, like, so as you progress and as you continue to show up every day, what you're doing is you're beginning to get chart time under your belt. You're beginning to get reps in, right? So you're going to be seeing the markets more. So what I always tell people is, look, in my opinion, the 30-minute time frame is the best time frame out of all time frames if we're talking about correlating 4-hour to entries, right? So what I would do is, if I were you, and this is what I did to learn all this, was I would wait for the 30-minute closure, right? So let's say the 30-minute was still open. It was here, but the 15-minute closed. So the 15-minute closed like this, but I wasn't going to take it because I'm waiting on the 30. Right? And then all of a sudden, let's say it's, I don't know, let's say it's 8:15 right now, right? So 8:15. So we got volume coming in. And by the way, we should have the ADP stuff coming in. But you're going to miss, right? Let's say you got volume coming in and you're waiting on the 30, 15 close like this, and then bam, drives. And while you're waiting for the 30-minute, it just drives, you know? So you're going to have to miss that move 100 times to say, hey, look, during high times of volume, it tends to move on the 15 versus the 30. So that's when I'm going to start going down and looking at the 15. Then there's also going to be times where the 30, waiting on the 30 minutes, going to save you, right? Because the 15 is going to close like that, right? But what's going to happen is, as you're waiting on the 30, the 15 is going to break the lows here and move up. And all of a sudden, your 30-minute candle is going to close back in the range, and then therefore you wouldn't have taken a trade. So you're going to start to realize, when does waiting on the 30 help me versus when does waiting on the 15 help me, right? And based off of volume, like I was saying, in my opinion, that's where they differentiate, right? So I would wait for the 30 over and over and over again and miss the moves on the 15 to learn when to execute the moves on the 15, right? It's all about doing the work. So you got to do the work. You know, that's kind of the advice I'd give you to work on as you're doing the work. But you'll spot it. You'll spot when there's times where you wait on the 30 and it saves you. And typically that's going to be during times of lower volume where there was like a 15-minute fake out. Or there's going to be times where you're waiting on the 30 during high volume, 15 closes below, and the 30 is just gone. It doesn't even let you get in. And those are the times that you have to look into executing on the 15. So you'll feel it out, but that's the advice I would give. And you know, now it's up to you to do the work and put in the chart time and get the reps. Boom, to the moon. Not much happening here on the front end of ADP. Let's take a look here. Red numbers. Oh, red numbers for the dollar. So let's take a look at that 4-hour here and see how we do. Yeah, I'll probably wait like at least 15 minutes, let a candle close, see if we can get some direction on that candle. If we can't get direction on that candle, then we got to wait for the next candle to give direction. All right? You guys remember before? Actually, most of us don't remember. I barely remember this, but you have to pull over and ask people for directions. And you already know. One guy goes, yeah, man, all you got to do is go down this way, make a left, look for the red barn. At the red barn, make a right, and then the highway's right there. Boom, you'll be good. You're like, all right, that guy knows what he's talking about. And then you pull over sometimes, and they're like, I think, well, if you make a left, no. Actually, if it's a right. If you make a right, and then you go that way, you don't want to take advice from that guy, right? You don't want to take directions. And that's how I'd be looking at some of these candles for direction. It's like, is that one giving me clear directions? And if it's not, then I'm going to wait for the next candle. I'm going to wait for the next person to get directions from, because maybe he's Billy Bob, who's been an auto body mechanic there for the last 18 years. He grew up there. His dad grew up there. His grandpa grew up there. They still have their hidden fort from back in 1968, where his grandpa and all his hippie friends used to hit. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I mean? You got to trust the candle, right? You got to have a candle that you can trust in front of your position. So we like to call that the confirmation candle. And if that candle's not where it needs to be, then just stay put. You know, get directions from another candle. 90s. Back in the 90s. Some of you guys are like, huh? Most of you guys are what, under 25 here? What I just said made absolutely zero sense to you. Let's see who we got here in Zoom. Let's take a look at the gallery. AB Mike in the house. What up, Andy? Hero of the day, as always. Legrand's arms are just getting bigger and bigger by the day. How do your arms get bigger in a picture? My goodness. Daniel's in the house. Legrand, what's the workout program, dude? Why are you holding off on me? Come on, man. I be giving you all my secrets to trading. What's the secrets for them biceps, dude? What up, Phil? Aaron in the house. Aaron in the building. Luke, how old are you? Yo, right? Don't come around me saying back in the 90s, bruh. Come on. Damn, yo. Now that I'm thinking about it, yo, wow. Our kids and our kids' kids are going to be like, our grandpa grew up in 1990. Like, that's going to sound so far away from like 2035, 2040. Oh my goodness. I gotta stay young. I gotta stay fit. I can't be letting these little, them dinosaurs, word. Yes, Norbin. Yeah, actually I do have something coming. I got some heat coming, Norbin. Give me like another month. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. I got something nice for you. That's a clubhouse thing only. A clubhouse thing only right now. Oh, damn, yeah. All right, so you were born in what, 95? 94? 96? Louis G. Damn, weren't we talking about the 90s yesterday? Oh no, we were talking about the 90s yesterday, actually. WWF. Good morning, Pablo. What's up, bro? Yeah, so we really didn't do much here with ADP. The 15-minute candle has done nothing. Surprisingly, I thought we were going to get a much bigger move than that. Might be coming. Oh my god, yeah. They can't be calling me the dinosaur, man. Alright, so you know exactly what I'm talking about directions. Did you guys even have MapQuest back then? What did you do? Did you just buy a map in the store? Or I was gonna ask you if you ordered it on Amazon, but now I'm thinking, well, hold on, they didn't even have Amazon. uh, 90s was prime, facts. Prime time. So yeah, news did come out bad for the dollar though here. So we do see red numbers, like pretty bad too. I mean, they were forecasting 141, came out 77 from 186. So that was not good. So I mean, the dollar I'm sure is moving down. I'm surprised gold isn't blasting off here yet. But I am keeping an eye on this daily candle here on gold. Because keep in mind, this thing may want to just launch here today. So, a 4-hour closure would be amazing here. What is this? I think the 1 hour, yeah. 1 hour looking good too. Follow signs and look for landmarks. Imagine that. Imagine that. Now it's like plug direction into Tesla, doom scroll on TikTok, ruin my brain. What yellow barn? You hear the guy who grew up in the 60s like, there's going to be a big yellow barn. You're like, I've never seen that yellow barn once in my life. So yeah, bro, you were on TikTok doom scrolling, dude. Doing 65 on the highway. If you're gonna do anything in the car, at least be like Daniel. Dude's over here listening to the hottest New York live stream running on the internet. W. How's that weather over there, Daniel? It's getting better or what? Light little jacket, something light. Crypto boys are back. Crypto boys are back. The meme coin boys are limping back into the markets here. So they're on crutches, but they're back. They're back. Not all of them. Not all of them. But hey, even some of the smartest guys I know, they were hitting in the beginning, but some things didn't go as planned, I guess. Don. Yeah, we got to talk about the 70s, man. Let's talk about the 70s. If you guys are anything like my dad, he grew up in the 60s, but he's like, no one remembers the 60s. Like, whoa, what happened in the 60s? Yeah, now cars steer themselves, right? For real. Dixie is down. There you go. So dollar's melting, it seems like you guys are saying. I used to know the whole coast like the back of my hand as soon as GPS came in. Oh, yeah, I know. Hey, honestly, same thing with the whole like reverse camera thing. Any of you guys, like, your skill set is not as good anymore reversing? Like, I used to take pride in reversing trucks and cars, and now it's like my reverse skills are not as good at all anymore. Like, what? Gold up. Up, up, up. We'll see, Aaron. We'll see. Call the signal, bro. Yeah, let's mark up NQ here too. See what's going down. Looks like we're moving down here. So yeah, NQ, that daily candle closed a little funky there yesterday. So we kind of rejected the downside here on NQ, right in this overall range here. So yeah, we closed pretty weak. Not the greatest guy to get directions from right here, right? But so yeah, so I would probably just, one thing I learned this a little bit from Raja, was he would say that if you have a doji candle, right, that closes on the higher time frame, like especially daily, it's in your favor to go to build your bias based off the candle that happened before that, right? So that has held true for the most part from what I've seen. So could we void this candle, right, and say, hey, we're bearish based off of that previous candle from yesterday? You know, that's something to look into individually as traders, right? That's something that I look into as well. I can't get the best read on it because the doji is just so like unpredictable. But, you know, if that's the case, right, then we do have a bearish closure. You kind of ask support, though, so it's a bit tough, right? Let's go to the 4 hour here. You are beginning to melt, though, so you do have clean range coming down in the 4 hour. You have a wick to fill right here, and then you also have these supports that price may want to tap into. So let's take a look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour trying to close below the support. Let's take a look at the, I'm sorry, that was a 30-minute. 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour is trying to close below. You should fill that wick here. So this is basically like your main support right now. You haven't closed below just yet, right? So if you already missed that move, that's fine. There's a lot of clean range below here, right? So let's take a look at the 30-minute, 15. Yeah, so you got supports there on the 30, 15, and all that. So yeah, if you're in the sell, good. If not, it's not the best setup anyway. I think sells below 203.96 look really good. And then obviously the cleanest range is going to be above 206.20. But if you can start getting, right, like this 4-hour candle to tap into that low, fill that wick, and then starting to get rejections from there, then I think like supports being formed down here are not bad, right? And you may not be bullish, but you can catch the pullback, right? So if the 4-hour candles tap target, right, and then you start getting these like fade type of looks here where you got candles that kind of open up but don't really close below support and aren't really filling the wick, you may have an opportunity to go long, right, especially from down here, and then kind of look to come back up in that range there. So I like that buy if that could happen. The sells, you've already missed the sells. The move happened, right? So you don't want to jump in and all of a sudden price starts pulling back on you. So that's what I would do. You know, I would use this little support here for a target, and then I would use the mid range here as like a observation zone just to see, hey, what's going to happen here? Are we going to keep moving down? Are we going to reject out of it? And then kind of get my bias from there. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty bearish right now. So the only thing is we're just moved quite a bit, and now we're right at support. So yeah, other than that, I like some sort of like maybe a move down, little resistance, and then a closure below, and then you got clean range here. Something like this works too. If you can get like a bullish closure here and then a bearish closure back below, right? Now you got resistance formed, and this should work really well to come down. What up, the Prather Trader? Yo, let me get my excess. I think it might be frozen now. Forgot about it. Johnny Gems is in the house. What up, Johnny Gems? I hope it's nice and slushy. How are you,
Hey.
Johnny Gems? How are you, brother?
Pop, I'm doing good. Blessed and highly favored. How you doing, brother?
Blessed and highly favored times a million.
Hey.
How you doing? How you
Times
doing?
2 million. Let's get it.
Oh my goodness. Times 3 million. Times 4 million.
Times 4.
Billy O'Neill in the house. How was that power nap, G? Well
What's up,
needed.
Billy? Any good dreams, bro?
Yo, Andy, make me some eggs too, bro. Come on, I'm hungry. What you got? Bacon? Bacon and eggs? How you doing?
Facts. Let me get extra bacon.
Look it up, bro. Let's get Johnny Gems up here. And I'm going to go grab that excess real quick.
Yo, what's good, chat? How we feeling? Hope everyone's having an amazing day, amazing evening, or morning.
What up?
Another day, another New York session, another session to be patient and disciplined to the plan. I'm excited to do a job today. Remember, if it acts like a professional trader, if it walks like a professional trader, if it talks like a professional trader, if it thinks like a professional trader, then it just might be a professional trader. So today I'm going to be looking to think, act, talk, walk, and act like the professional trader today. What's good, YOLO Trader? What's up, Sagman Slays? What's going on? How's everyone's trading session been? What's up, Clubhouse? How we feeling? Another day, another dollar? Yep. What's up, Energy? What's up, Ronnie? Yeah, good pre-New York session today. Yep. Good sessions all around the Clubhouse. Asian was money yesterday. London was incredible. And pre-New York was amazing as well. What's up, Preston? What's good, man? Blessed by the best. Amen to Mike. D Mike. What's up, Saeed? What up? Pips on life. Hello, hello. Yeah, chats. How's everyone's trading day been? Any trades? What's up, Sai? Yeah, I'm doing amazing. Blessed and highly favored. Too blessed to be stressed. When you're stressed, all you got to do is look at all the positive things in your life, everything that's happening for you, and when you count your blessings, you realize, oh damn, wait, I shouldn't be stressing right now. I'm way too blessed to be stressed. Anytime you're stressed, count those blessings you got. How was golf? Golf was good, man. Me and Nick were neck to neck the whole game. But Nick took the lead, so I got to give my props and respect to Nick. Nick took the W there. But it was a really good game all around. You know, I definitely thought I outplayed him, but he took the win. You know, he had the clutch shots, and the one with the clutch shots will win the game at the end of the day. Hitting 50-foot putts. My man hit a 50-foot putt to put him up 2 strokes.
Psh, psh, psh.
What's good, PM man? If you go.
Something light. Something light, just a little 50-footer.
Oh snap, gold bleeder.
Yo, that thing looks so perfect the whole way through.
Yeah. You did that twice, bro. It was like a 50-foot putt and then like a 25-foot putt.
It was such a long putt. I had to go, I literally had to go see how many feet that was.
You counted it.
That was insane.
For real.
I'm like, yo, Scotty Scheffler does it. Why not me? You know? How about that, gang? How about that? If Scotty Scheffler can do it, so could I. You gotta have that belief, man. The money was on the line. Plus, I couldn't come here, show up today, and have one of y'all ask that story while I was out getting my excess, and John saying, "Yeah, I whooped his tail. I beat the boy down." Man, that would have just been. I couldn't let that happen. Maybe it will happen next week, but I don't know if I'll be able to let that happen. I don't know.
Next week. Anush, I think it is Anush. Yeah, one good piece of advice I give you in terms of like risk management with prop firm trading, is you're not like, if you have a 50K account, don't look at it like, yo, I'm trading a 50K account. Don't look at it like that. Don't look at it like that. Look at it like, yo, I'm buying drawdown. I'm paying you to give me drawdown. So for the 50K, I'm basically giving you $50 and you're giving me $2,000 of drawdown, right? So look at it like you're buying drawdown, and then don't risk based on the 50K account, but risk based on the drawdown that you have, right? 50K would be like 2,000, right? So I would risk based on the drawdown that I have. So whatever that is, risk according to that. That's what I would say.
Yeah. I think that philosophy switch too will really take the pressure off you. Because let's face it, a lot of you don't even believe you could trade a 100K account. Like an actual $100,000 account. Most of you don't even believe that you are worthy of that, unfortunately. But what about buying drawdown? How about buying $2,000 to see what you can make out of it? Right? That sounds a lot easier than you thinking that you're trading some 6-figure account at the moment, right? So buying drawdown is what you're actually doing. So it's not even a philosophy, it's a reality. But if you can think that way, right? And you're only spending like $50, maybe 150 on 50Ks, right? For across the board, like for most prop firms. So I mean, it's a simple investment into buying yourself some drawdown, see if you can, make something out of it. Yeah, 0 trades since yeah, me too. Yeah, I haven't touched anything since London. Let's see here.
That 30-minute just closed above that support. Just missed a breakout there.
Yeah, so this was the London session trade right here. Where is it? Wait. Yeah, there we go. Wait, where did I put this? Oh, hold on. I didn't save the picture. Whoa. Could have sworn I saved that. No. Yeah, who else took that? Anyone else have a screenshot?
It's on the
Damn.
chart too.
Yeah, it's over here. It's 30-minute breakout. Where is it?
3 a.m. Tuesday, the 4th. Oh wait, no, you're talking about the trade you
Oh,
took
my
today.
bad. I'm on NQ right now. That's why I'm like, yo, what? Yeah, was it right here? Yeah, this one right here. So that was it. It was basically, so I was playing these ranges. So you had two ranges that you could have played here, and they were both extremely valid. You had this zone here, right? And then you also had this zone right here, which was like the more fresh zone there. So either one of those, no matter what you were playing, it was valid. Some days I'll be playing this one. Some days, I'll be playing that one, just depending on what I see. So I was using this one here, and we did get the closure above. So I was basically in for this candle and then that candle, and I closed, the trade right there. Wait, where do I have that trade? I thought I saved the picture. I need that picture.
Too
That
busy
picture
recording
was,
it.
That picture was money.
Too busy recording it hitting TP.
For real. This was Asian session too. So we took trades in Asian and basically London. Yeah, this one. So this one was pretty simple. You got a clean breakout. Just a clean breakout here, right? Candle closed above. You got a beautiful lower wick. Johnny Gems took this as well. You had Trump speaking. Price broke the highs. Straight to TP. I closed full. John was holding for the big runner, right? But then you hit break even along with a few others.
Break even.
So depending on what you wanted to do with this trade, I mean, I don't blame you for holding, right? Because it looked like we were about to continue just pushing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When you're up there, when you're up there at that TP line that you closed your partials at, it looks good to go up, So
exactly.
it's easy to say shoulda, woulda, coulda after the fact it happened, but
Yeah.
I was willing to let it run.
Yeah. No, that was good.
Yeah.
Anyone know why they put the Asian trade? I don't like that they put, like, if I take a trade in Asian, it stays on Tuesday. Shouldn't it be on Wednesday? What was this? Oh yeah, this was London. Yeah, London was, that was yesterday. So, man, I thought I saved that somewhere.
There may be a way in the settings to like change the Asian to like stay with us like on our time versus like on the Euro
true.
time. But I don't know. I gotta look it up. Yeah, Chris, that's what I'm thinking. Like I'm wondering, but I'm sure you can adjust your time, It's 2025, I feel like we can do a lot of things.
Yeah, gold selling off. That's interesting.
This was well anticipated, this move down. I mean, I was looking for this move down in pre-New York.
Yeah.
With the 4-hour candle.
Yeah, that's celery. Interesting with the news though.
Yeah. I guess news is what held it up, it seems like.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Yeah, 4 hours respect the highs. Comes down. Looks good. Yeah, we talked about this in the breakdown. So you guys know what sells I'm looking for now. So if this happens now, you got to pull back. Even if it's just like one, depending on the volume and all that, even if it's just a pullback like this, right? And then a simple closure below. I mean, that's pretty much all you're going to need. Right there. Let's say we close below. Right? And then bam, you got all that clean range. Looking marvelous. Can't pass 50K. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, and you got to work up. You got to work up to those levels too, man. You really do. You really do.
Gotta earn the size, man. For real.
Yeah. How do I approach RR? Yeah, I feel like this is a question we've been getting a lot, like almost every day. So the RR is, I mean, so the way I do it is by market conditions. So I don't have a set RR. Like I don't do a 1R or 1 or 2 or whatever. I don't do any of that. I don't think of any of that before like the trade, nothing. So like what I'm looking at is the conditions that favor the trade, right? So in this case, if I'm going to take a sell here, right, and you never had a closure below, you have all this chop to the left, but, you know, Nancy Pelosi just happened to text me and say, yeah, I got a good feeling that the market's going to go down, right? I'm going to get in this trade, right? So let's say I wanted to take a sell here, but the conditions that I just mentioned don't really fit my criteria, right? Or they fit it, but not to the T. That's where my RR is going to change. So nothing changes here. I'm still going to use, let's say, previous candle stops, still going to like look to TP here. You know, nothing changes, where in most cases when people think about RR, they're like, well, I need a better RR here. Let me do this, or let me do this, or, you know, they do things for no reason. It doesn't make any logical sense. Like dragging this from here to here makes no sense logically, right? If there's nothing to the left technically. So I don't do it that way. I'm still going to use the same parameters. I'm just going to know, hey, on this trade right here, I'm going to use 1 to 2 contracts, right? Whereas let's say you did get the closure below, right? You got an actual candle closing below, it left a wick. And let's just say over here, there's super clean range. So there's none of that. There's just super clean range coming up, right? Now I'm going to look at that position and say, hey, the conditions here really favor, right? Let's say you got clean traffic coming all the way down, right? You got the conditions are really favoring this trade. I'm going to look to size up on that. So on this trade, I'm going to go like 4 to 5 contracts because I'm more likely to win this trade, right? Now look, they're both setups. They both make sense to enter, but the probability on example 1 moving up and stopping me out is much greater than it is on probability 2. On example 2. So based off of the edge in the market, based off of the probability I see due to the conditions, that's where I'm going to have my RR. And naturally, I'm going to lose most of these trades and win most of these ones, right? Because it's just better, it's just more favorable for me. So what does that mean now? That means now that my losers will be 1 to 2 and my winners will tend to be 4 to 5. So you see how I changed the RR without messing around with this tool right here? Does that make sense? Does anyone have questions on this? Because this has made me extremely profitable this year. And I learned this from a guy, Lance Breinstein, who's a multiple, what is he, like a 9-figure, 10-figure trader? I don't even know what that dude is now.
Definitely an 8-figure trader. Hell yeah.
Anyone
Probably
have questions on
trader.
this? This is a very important topic. Make sense? Yeah. Yeah,
So
this,
like the more cleaner range you got, the higher your lot's gonna be.
yeah, if I can build up a story that makes sense over and over, meaning, and by the way, that story is playbook setup, right? Playbook, clean traffic to the left, volume in, and higher time frame bias. If these check the boxes, then I'm in 4 to 5. If the playbook setup's there, but there's really not that much clean traffic and the volume's okay, then I go 1 to 2. If there's playbook setup, clean traffic, the volume's there, but the higher time frame isn't in my favor, I go 1 to 2, right? Because that's a kink in my armor in a way, right? Or like it's not fully the way it should be, right? But we still want to say, hey, well, we do have the playbook, we do have clean traffic and volume. We're just going against the 4-hour and the daily right now, but the setup looks good. It's making sense. All that obviously has to still go down, but that's where I lower my size, right? Because if I'm going against a higher time frame, then there is a higher chance that I could lose that trade. And if I lose, I'd rather lose 1 to 2 versus 4 to 5. And look, are you going to lose some of these 4 to 5 trades? Yeah, of course, it's going to happen, but it's rare, right? If you're doing this properly, if you're trading like the system legitimately, like it should be, then, you know, you're not going to lose a lot of those plays where they all line up, right? That's why we take them. They're AA plus setups. Say his name again. Lance Breinstein. Lance. Go ahead, John. I'll find him.
Yeah, I would also say too, a good exercise to those who are like learning to trade the edge and are having a hard time. Like they're trading the edge sometimes they're not. They're taking good trades sometimes they're not. A good exercise for you is like on the next 20 trades you take, right? Remember what Nick just said, right? Playbook, clean range, volume, higher time frame bias. The exercise is before you get in any trade, always ask yourself this question: do I have the setup, the volume, the clean range, and the higher time frame bias? If those boxes, make sure you check those boxes off before you put the trade on. So before any trade you take, check those boxes off. That's for anyone. That's an exercise for anyone who's having a hard time taking good setups. Because remember, you know, good professional trading is a habit, right? It's a habit you must develop. And how do we develop a habit, right? With repetition and consistency. So the more you show up consistently, the more you continue to act on that plan and execute that plan, the more, you know, that habit's going to develop.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I need a checklist for sizing up to emotional. Yeah. You don't want to size in and out or down, up and down emotionally, right? Because look, even after I take a losing trade, if all those things check the box, I mean, I got to size up. Even though I just lost the trade, that's how I get winners back. That's how I get losers back. So you can't trade off of any emotion. Outside of that intuition, that's pretty much the only one that's going to benefit you. Why am I not fasting? It's Ramadan. I'm not Muslim. And it's not what goes into a man's mouth that defines him, but what comes out of it. Right?
Damn. Fire. Yeah, facts, bro.
It's from the heart where
Shout
abundance
out.
flows.
Shout out Lance Breinstein, bro. Lance Breinstein's a legend. One of my favorite traders all time. My man's a straight up G, 8-figure trader. He pulls about over 50 million a year the last couple of years. And that should be goals for everyone. I mean, come on, 50 million years in the markets. That's what's up right there.
Nah, for real. He's well respected.
You should all definitely look him up and check out. He has a bunch of podcasts. And guess what he's big on? He's big on a playbook, and he's big on sizing up on A+ setups.
Yep. We got a runner. Yeah, so that's what I would say on RR. That's a very important topic, though. So if you guys aren't familiar with that and you like that and you've been trying to do this whole weird thing, right? Because some dude on YouTube or Instagram showed you something that looked like this on his story, I would just cut that out right now and I would start listening from verified $60 million a year profit 8-figure traders. Amen. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Yo, Scotty boy in the house. What's up, Scott?
But by the way, I do fast pretty much every day. And I do drink these excess drinks, but they're not the worst. Yeah, I fast every day. Every day is Ramadan.
Yeah.
I'm fasting. I'm grateful. I'm excited. I'm positive. I'm happy. I'm moving forward. I'm feeling blessed every day. Every day. I don't need a holiday. I don't need a whatever else, society calls them. I don't need any of that. Every day I'm praying. Every day I'm fasting. Every day I'm thankful, grateful. Every day I'm moving the kingdom forward. All by the help of the Lord.
Gotta fast, bro.
Yeah, happy Ramadan to you guys. Look into prayer. Look into prayer. It's all about that oneness, right? So I'm praying y'all can find it. Completely new to trading. Where should I start with learning? Yeah, I would say, so I used to recommend baby pips a lot. I think that's good for the very, very, very beginner. And then honestly, if you just can block out the noise and view trading, develop a perspective of what you think trading is based off of this video right here, you will not waste time. If you can kind of learn some stuff on baby pips, I would read all through baby pips up until you get to Japanese candlesticks. Once you get to Japanese candlesticks, X out of baby pips, and then come to this video right here and just study this video. Show up to this stream every day. That's going to be the best course you're going to be able to take. I promise you. Like, when you go buy a course, what are you trying to do? You're trying to learn how that trader trades the market, right? Well, wouldn't it be much cooler if you could actually trade with them, right? So instead of, spending money on just a pre-recorded course, why not just come trade live with us? Why not understand this video right here so you can understand like what we're looking for and our approach and our mindset mentality of what we're trying to do in the market, and then literally do not study anything else. Just study this stream and this video right here. And I promise you, you will probably fly past most people who have been trying to learn how to trade for 2-3 years right now. It doesn't get much simpler than this. Bro. It really doesn't.
Facts, bro. Yeah, and especially a thing like trading, I wouldn't want you to teach me as much. I would want you to show me, show me how you trade. That's where you're going to learn the most, in the doing, in the work, in the action taking.
Yeah. Build probability mindset. Easy. You got to get probabilities. How do you do that? You got a sample size. How do you do that? You got to stick to a couple different plays, and this is all talked about in this video as well. Notice how I just have a few different positions here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So you got to spend time. I would say at least 20 to 40 trades. That's kind of being lazy. I'd say 50 to 100 if you really want to develop the probability, because probability is to do what? It's to get you confident in depending on that move, right? So like if you can, what we call sample size, right? So the way to develop the probability mindset is by getting probabilities on your system. The only way to do that is to sample size that system, collect all the data, and then go over what works and what doesn't. So as many of you guys know, I had like other setups too in the beginning, and I was looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 different setups, and I did the work, right? So I recorded all the data, got the data, and then with that data, I noticed, hey, you know what? I want to look for things that are overset to do is go to the numbers. And I go, okay, this one, the breakout, that gives me a 78%. Okay, let's keep that one. This one, 60%, get rid of it. This one, 68%, get rid of it. This one, 75, 80%, keep it. This one, not good, get rid of it. This one, 40%. What the heck am I doing even trading that one, right? This one, 92% this one had when we studied the performance of it. And the fade, you guys see me sample size the fade last year, putting in the work, putting in the work, making the mistakes, making them all publicly, learning the nuances, learning the details. Obviously, you're going to have to, fail, right? You're going to have to trial, you're going to have to error, you're going to have to make the adjustments. And you guys watched me do that with the fade. You guys didn't really see me do that with these, but you see me do that with the fade, a little bit with the inverted celery, and that's how you form up a playbook. And then you're going to say, hey, that playbook now, according to the data, has a 75% win rate all around. And that's how you get the probability mindset. So now every time you enter a trade, now you know, hey, this trade is either going to be a winner or a loser, right? Here's the trade. And now you go, hey, there's a 75% chance it'll be a winner. There's a 25% chance it'll be a loser. And it's not up to you to determine that. It's up to you to execute on the edge when it's there. And at the end of the day, if these are the winners, right, you're going to have 75. And if these are the losers, if you're doing it right, you should have 25 out of 100 trades. That's it. So like John would always say, our job is done. When we execute these trades, the moment we're in, our job is done, right? That trade now gets taken into the hands of probability. And we are totally fine with the outcome. As long as we've respected our plan, as long as we've checked our boxes and made sure everything we need is there, we no longer have any control over the outcome of that trade. And therefore, we just leave it in the hands of probability. And that's why you see us cool, calm, and composed no matter what. No matter if we're in drawdown, no matter if we're in profits. You know, you see us win a trade and then you see us lose a trade, and we have the same exact reaction to both, right? What is it? Great trade, on to the next one. So that's the probability mindset. And you can only develop that by having probability based off of the data. So
Execution's your edge. Let's get it.
all right. So we get this pullback now, and my sells have arrived, right? So remember those sells that I talked to you guys about in the breakdown this morning? So we talked about this move happening, and now we get a little retest, and I think 9:15, 9:30, we go ahead and fill that wick. We got plenty of range. Plenty of range. What's up, the friend? Good evening, Earthling. How are you, my man? Gold pulling back, celery on the way. Yo, 15, 30-minute celery here would be just... I mean, if that's the case, then we had like four celeries this week. All right, let me catch up here in the Clubhouse chat. No, I did not.
I would definitely rewatch what Nick just talked about on probabilities after the stream happened, because that was straight up gems. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's no surprise why most traders don't have probability mindset, because they don't have probability. You have no probability. You have no data. I go, how do you develop the probability mindset? Well, let me take a look. Show me all your trades. Show me the number on them. Show me the statistics, the data. You go, I didn't collect that yet. Well, it's no surprise why you don't have a probability mindset yet, because you don't even have probabilities for your trading system. So of course you're going to be nervous in most trades. You don't know the outcome. There's no predictable outcome there. So, yeah, gotta do the work.
That probability mindset is the only way I'm able to psychologically trade with faith versus fear. A lot of us trade with fear, and that's terrible. You know, we want to trade with faith while trading our edge. So that those probabilities give us that mental strength and that mental faith.
Yeah. Can you review why you didn't take the trade at 29.23 when we had an upper wick? I think let's see. 29.23. Oh, up here. Yeah, this was I was basically waiting for all the news stuff to come out. Plus, you had like support here. So you never got a closure. You never got a closure below that support. So yeah, money on the 4-hour though. Yeah, look at that 4-hour candle. So now we're coming into these 4-hour supports, which is interesting. So that's why I'm saying we got to remain below 29.13 now if we want to continue shorting the market. Otherwise, you may see a pullback, right? But if we can get something like this, this is going to be the exact move I want to take right there.
Yeah.
So that'll be the confirmation candle right here. And you guys have seen us take this trade many times, right? Confirmation candle, trading candle, partials, full TP. Partials on the wick fill, full TP on support. Dun, 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 dun. We do a little wick filling. Don't forget to like the stream, please, ladies and gents. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sounding right out of Outwitting the Devil. Yeah, there you go. What up, Foster? How are you, man? If you guys haven't read Outwitting the Devil yet, thank me later.
What's up, Foster? Foster? How we doing?
Let's see. Classic. That's right. Yeah, yo, my bad. I missed the Clubhouse chat here for a few minutes. Hold on. Do I even want to look up here? Why? What am I looking at right now?
No, I don't know. Just looking at my charts, bro.
Let me focus on the charts here. I don't know if Scott's here or not, but that. Scotty C, how you feeling? How you feeling?
My brother Scott. Scott, how we doing, bro? How's the day been?
Wow, look at that pullback. Very nice. Yeah, we got 9:15 coming up next, and then 9:30. So let's see what we do. Why? When did we even put that up there? What was that? Oh yeah, we were talking about RR. What? Is the system scalable? I mean, can we trade?
Yeah.
Can we trade based on candle highs and lows? Can we trade the same way with huge capital, like 30 million, 40 million? Yeah. Trading with 40 million versus trading with $40. At the end of the day, if you took the value of the money away, you're doing the same thing. I mean, nothing changes with 40 million, right? Compared to $40 in a way. So the setup still has to be there. You're still looking for the next best trade. You're still going to risk like, a small amount of the account. So nothing usually changes. If dollars change, the system doesn't change. It remains the same. And I'm not sure.
That's the beautiful thing about trading. There's no salary cap, right? So the strategy remains the same. Maybe minor adjustments through data, but everything else stays the same besides that lot size. That's the only thing that's going to change. As you continue to get better as a trader, as you continue to make more profits, you'll continue to size up. And no salary cap to trading. So may the salary continue to run up.
Yeah, you might move the markets with that, though. You might.
Probably. But I got goals to be just like Lance Breinstein, pulling 40, 50 million a year through the markets.
Facts. We
So
get
definitely
money.
scalable.
You heard? We're getting this money. Stop playing with us. I got $14 here. What's good? Daniel, what's up? Raise it.
What's good, Daniel? My man. How we feeling, brother? Be the 1%. Let's go, Jimmy. Who's going to be the 1%?
I am.
Same.
All right, we're coming back down here. Holy. Are we going to get a 30-minute celery at 9:30 here today? That would be one for the books.
Scotty boy, how amazing would that be, bro?
What a gift.
I would be so down.
One percent's 1%. What's up, Wayne?
To be in the 1%, though, you got to act like it. You got to put yourself in that class. What are your actions and thoughts?
Are we going to wait on the 15 or 30? I'm still debating that. Still debating that. So like the reason why I'm thinking 30 is because obviously we're going to have more volume. We don't have a candle printing in our favor yet, and then there is a 15 support. So if we want to push through there, we may want the next 30, right, to close celery and then push through all that for us. It's a very minor level, but we haven't really had a bearish closure yet. You could take an impulse entry, you know. So here's what you do, right? Remember that example before? Do we wait on the 15? Do we go with the 30? So like I personally, again, think the 30 minutes the best time frame on the chart. So if we wait on the 30 here, right, and you get the celery, then that's obviously going to work. If we're waiting on the 30 though and the 15 starts moving without us, then now you can get a read on, hey, you know, maybe that was going to be a better time to use like a 30-minute, 15-minute time frame. So we got 4 minutes. Let's see how the candle closes first, and then we'll go from there, you know, because you do have a 30-minute breakout here, 1 hour breakout, all that. 4 hour hasn't, in my opinion, 4 hour has not tapped target yet. 4 hour target is down here, so we still have plenty of room to go. 170 pips, and from the low here you got like 75, 80 pips. Daily candle is still lurking though, so just keep that in mind. 15 fake out would be awesome. Closure above, closure back below, 930, 945 breaks the lows and fills the range. Yeah, I think it's the 30 for me.
Definitely.
Yeah,
'Cause even
930. Why
after the
not?
15 closes, like what setup's that on the 15? You know.
Yeah, if you could tell me what setup that is according to the playbook, we'll take it.
Yeah, let me know. See a doji candle.
Yeah. Hi, Lele. How are ya? How are you, my special girl, huh? You want to say
Lele.
hi?
And I feel you too. Like price moved down 200 pips already, so 30-minute celery. I'm with that.
I say hi, everyone.
Hi everyone.
Say good luck today.
What's today?
All right. Yo. See, my boy Maverick knows the vibes. Tell him, Maverick. Tell him you stay getting bread. Show him your bread. That boy stay getting paid. Stay getting bread. Let him know, Maverick.
Payday. Yeah, it's funny, bro.
All right. Kingman wants to say hello too. He wants to show you his water. Show him the water, Kingman. Show him the water.
Where's Kingman's
There you go.
bread?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Come on, guys. Come on.
Yo, the cutest kids ever, for real. Maverick's on the come up, man. Definitely. Yeah, Jeremy, for real, man. Yeah,
Hey,
Nick's
I'll be right
crushing it
back.
as a dad.
2 minutes.
It's gonna be. They're gonna have incredible lives. Those kids, very bright futures. With Nick's mentorship, sheesh. I won't be surprised if Maverick. I said Magnus. Yeah, that's hilarious. Shout out Magnus. I won't be surprised if Maverick is a multi-millionaire by like 14. Honestly, won't be surprised at all. Magnus, that adopted child. Magnus, Maverick, same thing, bro. Yeah, that's funny. Tell him not to eat, yo. For real, it's not time to eat yet. It's not time to eat, Maverick. 30 celery at 9:30. Oh, snap. How amazing would that be? Scott, bro, what do we know about 30-minute celeries at 9:30? That's an insane combo right there. That's like Philly cheesesteak with curly fries. It's just an insane combo.
That just sounds to me like full margin. How do you
That's a fact.
How do you spell 930 celery? Like this.
Yeah.
If you could spell that word, that's how it'd be spelt.
You should just call it the full margin play.
All right, everyone good for full margin here?
If I have a 50K account right now, a combine, I'm definitely full margin it on that trade. 100%.
If I have 150K XFA, I'm full margin that thing right now. My other payouts should be here today. It's been about 3 business days, so should be getting that. I'm also gonna take payouts here, so I'm up like over 3 grand on both of these 150Ks. So I got like 6,000. I already did take a payout from these 150Ks. I'm not quite at 30 days yet, but I could still take half the profits. So I could take like another 3,000 or so. Which I very, very well may do. Oh, Matt, yeah, I got the recording for you, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, text me after the stream, and I'll send it over to you. Hold on, Goldie. Hold on.
Chill.
Yeah, I mean, the fade is semi there, but I personally, I'd just rather take a 30-minute seller here today. Wait. Oh, man. That's funny.
That's funny, bro. Yeah. Let's get Sebastian.
Payouts are on delay. Hold on, I didn't get an email about that. When did that happen? Oh, they're out of the office or something, right? To like the 4th or the 7th? From the 4th to the 7th? Is that what it was? Oh, yeah, you're right. The 10th.
So what, you gotta wait a couple more days?
Holy. Tell them, pay me my money. Hey, by the way, I still haven't taken my money. I have 1 payout still sitting in Wise. I keep forgetting to grab that. Yeah, I would just do ACH bank transfers. Otherwise, you'd be like me and you're lazy and then you don't like transfer the money. Too much payouts. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Ever since we changed our philosophy over here, all of a sudden, these firms been quaking. They're quaking.
Figured that would happen.
Hold on there, Goldie. Hold on. I mean, we got a 15 closure below. I mean, that's the next best setup here too. So.
Yeah. Facts.
So if we're forced to use the 15, then we got to wait for that closure. Otherwise, the 30 celery looks money.
Come on, Goldie, wait for that 9:30 volume. I know you want to.
I'm personally comfortable if we trade the range, but it has to be off the 30 closure. I don't want to take it on the 15 here. So I know that the 30-minute celery will blast through that little minor area if it's set up right. So 12% in 2024. Yeah, it makes sense. That's probably actually decently high too.
I mean, I'm sure that percentage could be high, but like, what's the percentage on traders consistently getting paid out? That's probably the one that's low.
Yeah.
That's probably where prop firms really make their business.
Yeah, closure.
A lot
Yeah.
of traders can get a payout, but who can get like 5? You know.
Hey, this one will be my 5th. This next one will be my 5th since January. So this year.
Exactly. Yep.
So I think they're gonna try and put me on a live account or something. Can you trade golf futures? Golf? Did someone say golf? Every chance I get, I gotta practice that swing. Hey, chat, I'm going for the PGA Tour. Did I tell you? I'm going for the tour. It's gonna take me, you know, probably 2-3 years. I'm setting out. Told Anna, you know, I'm gonna have to play 5, 6, 7 times a week, honey. I'm gonna have to do it if I want to get to the tour. I'm gonna have to do it. So, and it can't just be 9 holes either. It's got to be the full 18. I mean, the next guy's playing 18 every day. If I only play 9 every day, I'm gonna be behind that guy. I'm not gonna. That's not gonna get me on the tour. So I'm forced now to play golf 7 days a week. Can you believe that? Sheesh. I mean, I didn't really want to, but it's required. You know what I mean, to get to that level. So sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do. Sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do. You'll be transferred after a live after the 5th payout. Okay, cool. Yeah, so basically my next one, I'll be pretty much transferred onto live. I told her, honey, I gotta separate myself from these other guys. Not only are they playing 7 days a week, they're playing 18. I gotta stick around. I gotta putt before. There's a lot to do. Gotta go to Dick's Sporting Goods, get measured, get fitted for my new golf clubs. It's a lot going on to get to the tour. I got her watching full swing now so she could see the full dedication that's necessary to play with these guys at that level. Sacrifices, Jimmy, right? You sure you don't want to do it? Oh, man. Charts for stream? Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. We haven't really checked charts for stream in a while, so if you guys do have trades that you want to review, kind of like this one right here, you guys can send them into charts for stream in Discord, and we'll take a look at them. So let's take a look at this one. If you guys can, just for me to make it easier, just label them like 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? The order you want me to read it in. But let's see here. I think this is 1. So took this sell earlier today. Can you evaluate what went wrong? Okay, so closed. Any tips on this trade? What I could do better? How to manage? My first stop is at current candle high. Decided to move to previous candle high. Okay, so price closed below 30-minute celery. 4-hour bearish, daily bearish. London session should have some volume. Yeah, so this one right here. So it looks like you took the trade on the break of that low. You had that wick to fill, which wasn't bad at all. This was, did you say London open? That looks like pre-New York, to be honest. Yeah, I think so. This was more so. This was London open here. So you're basically you're kind of out of volume time right now. So let me show you. So like this is like volume time, right? Like something like this. Like this is pre-New York into New York. I'm sorry, pre-London into London session, right? So that's where most of the volume is going to come in. So you're going to tend to get a little volume after that. But notice how we slowed up here a lot, right? Even this candle here, that's all just a hesitation to continue driving lower. So I think the idea was magnificent. I think the bias was perfect, right? The idea, which was the 30 celery, the bias was good. Bias was good. I just think you were a little late for the volume. So anytime you have stuff like this condition wise in the way, like you see that's all that right here, right? Price had already hit that level. So we already tapped into that when the volume was in. So now when the volume fades away here to get ready for pre-New York, which is going to be right here, you're going to tend to consolidate a bit, right? So I think you were money on everything outside of, you missed the volume. You missed a little window, right? So you were in the little window of no volume there. See how once all this stuff kind of made its way all put together, that it just sold off right there. So yeah, I think you did everything right. I just think it wasn't the best time. Yeah, that's it. John, weren't you looking at this too? Was that the same?
No, yeah, I had sell stops actually on this candle, but because of the reason that we had a flip entry, I told chat, like, with a flip entry, you got to be careful with that because the price can flip and then flip right back up against you and move against you. So what I did was just, I didn't place it right on the flip. I put it a little bit lower to kind of cover if we want to just flip and then go right back up. So I did mention that in the stream, and I did have sell stops that did not get activated because of that reason, right? To be careful of the flipping bearish and then flipping right back to bullish, just to make a low and then continue up. That's why I placed my sell stops a little bit lower, and they never got activated.
Yeah.
And then I deleted after, you know, because stops got bigger, price was moving up, so I deleted the order after that.
Yep. Yeah.
So anyone who got activated in that was an amazing lesson for you all, because your entry had to be literally right on the flip to get activated, or like a pip below it. And that's the power of one pip, right? So a good lesson is place it a little bit lower than the flip to cover that, just in case we flip and go up, or wait for price to make the low first and then add the order. I mean, either or is fine.
Yeah, but great ideas and all that. You know, the idea and everything made sense. It's just a little bit of a lower time of volume.
Yeah. And I mean, the move that just happened in NY Open was the move we were trying to catch at pre-New York too. So yeah, I definitely do not think it was a bad idea. You know, that's just the hard part about trading, right? It's the little nuances that you're going to learn along the way, like the flip entry. Price is just like that sometimes.
Who's happy we stuck to our plan here and didn't enter on the break of that low? Anyone?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Discipline.
Lost my Trump profits with that one? Oh, yeah. You got to keep them Trump profits.
Yeah, it's all good. I know some of you guys got in that trade, so there's a lesson there, right? There's a lesson in the losses. Some losses, there's no lessons, but most losses, there's lessons. So there's a lesson within that loss. You just got to find it and make the adjustment.
Yeah, I think as long as you close below though 14 here, we're good to go. If we close above, maybe an issue there. Big volume coming in too. Yeah, because if you look at the 15, there was no setup there, you could have just grabbed the pack and continue ripping up. 4 hour kind of pulling back here with 32 minutes left on it. So we have a big closure here on the 4 hour, right? If you can close below there, then you may have nice moves the rest of the day here, right? Coming even down towards like 72. If you close above, you may be chalked for the day at that point, right? With the 4 hour just consolidating now. So we'll see. Possible 1 hour fake out. You never know. But remember what I was saying too earlier about possible fake outs here. So if the 15-minute closes above or something, you get like a fake out, and then the next candle closes below if you want to remain bearish. So let's say this candle closes above with no top wick. You got to wait, and if the next 15 can close like that, then that's where I think the sells are still valid, because a lot of sellers were grabbed here, right? And if price wants to stop those sellers out, they're most likely going to have stop sitting somewhere here. So that candle closed with no wick at the top. The next candle obviously going to pop up too, right? Just to basically put the dagger in everyone, right? And make sure all the sellers are gone. And then bam, starts coming back down, close below, and then this will be our entry. Something like that. But let's keep an eye on the 30-minute here. Would I trade the range up? That's a good question. So again, I'm still looking at this daily, right? Being bullish, right? Just kind of lurking in the background, making this bottom wick possibly. But the buys, I think the buys would be nice, like if we had some sort of something better here, right? Some sort of either celery play or something that just remains above, right? So if you can get maybe 915, right? So you get the closure above 930 to 915, does some wild stuff, right? But ultimately closes above. I think that would be a better buy. Yeah, because we're all over the place right now, right? As you can see here, you're grabbing liquidity everywhere. So until that's done, do we really want to enter here? Right, so you got liquidity here, you got liquidity here, you got liquidity here. It's being grabbed from all angles. So, yeah, a bunch of buyers got in up there. A bunch of sellers been in since down here. New sellers got in here. So, yeah, we did close above there on the 15, closed above on the 30. So, yeah, no celery play currently. That's it. So the only way I take a buy is if we come down, make a steep wick, close above, and then take a buy on the next 15. Because, again, this could also be the fake out here, right, for price to continue down. We're still bearish on the 30, still bearish on the 1 hour, still bearish on the 4 hour. So
Yeah.
you got to be
4 hours
strategic
right at
here.
support as well.
Yep. Yeah. Is it? I don't know. So someone's asking, is the payouts, all 5 of them, supposed to be on one account? I hope so. That'd be lit. 'Cause that'll give me some time.
That's a good question. I'm not too sure.
Okay, cool. So there's that wick up, right, that we talked about. That basically that dagger that's going to take all the remaining sellers out. So if we start closing below, I'm interested in these sells. If we keep moving up, that's totally fine. I really don't care about missing out on these buys at all. So there's the dagger that's been placed into the seller's rib. And now we'll see.
In no rush to take a trade, just focus on doing a job, following the plan.
Yeah, I think the better buy is this today. Spoke like ICT. Is that how he speaks? I've never ever in once in my life heard that guy talk. I gotta unlearn myself trading off the 2-minute and the 5-minute charts. Yeah, I mean, the higher the time frame, the stronger the data. So I like to trade off strong data. Like, could I get more trades out of the 2-minute and 5-minute? I'm technically skilled enough to go down to these lower time frames and murk it. But I would personally rather wait for better data, like 15-minute, 30-minute data versus like 2-minute, 3-minute data. But I will when I have to. Yeah, a lot less stress too. Yeah, no bottom wick here, nothing like that. So these are all signs of potential rejection, just stopping out current sellers in here. So we'll see.
A lot of sellers must still be in. Yeah, so this is where discipline and patience comes in to play.
The 4-hour candle to the left, that rejected the same exact spot. This one over here. Yeah, I like the rejection here. You know what I mean? I like it. I see us moving up. I see us rejecting this area. But I just can't get behind the bullish scalp yet, right? Because you haven't had anything on the 1 hour. You've got this candle here, no lower wick on the 30-minute, 15 closing like, you know, not even the hottest either. So plus we're mainly bearish here. The only time frame that's really bullish is the daily. 4-hour bear, 1 hour still bear, 30 closed above but no wick, 15 no wick. So News in 12 minutes. Yeah, I think we got more news today, right? At 10?
Yeah.
Got PMI here at 10.
10.
So yeah, it could be like a 10-15 move, if not 9:45.
Hey, Monday I showed up at 6 a.m. and didn't get a trade till 10 a.m. So a setup can show up at any moment. You just got to be ready for it. That's where patience comes into play. You're just patiently waiting for the setup to present itself at any moment, and then you act.
Let me share something with you too, because remember how we were waiting for the 9:30 celery earlier and how we were getting excited about that happening, right? So here's what a lot of traders do. So a lot of traders will get excited about that happening, and then it doesn't happen. So now they're going to go ahead and, well, they were planning on getting to a trade at 9:30. So now they're just going to take anything, right? And they're either going to get lucky here and then mess this up later on in the week, right, and give all the profits back, or they're going to, get unlucky here and just kind of still stick with that selling bias and try and sell on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, or, they probably took a sell there or something, like just trying to get it. So believe it or not, revenge trading doesn't have to come after a loss. Revenge trading can actually come after you sitting here for 3 hours, getting ready, like almost ready to put the sell stops, and then the candle not closing how you want it to. You got to see where your enemy attacks from. How many times I've done this? How many times have you ran into that situation? You're like, nah, I got to take a trade here. We're getting volume anyway. Like, I want to trade 9:30 volume just as much as you do, but I can't do that if the setup ain't presenting itself. So revenge trading, you got to keep an eye out for it, because it can come, and you can call it FOMO trading too, like where it can come without even taking a loss or anything. Believe it or not, it could actually come from not taking as big of a win as you wanted. Like, you can get into a trade and close early and price shoots up to your target and you're mad. You're like, damn, I only made 200. If I would have just held, I could have made 1,000. So you revenge trade that. Meanwhile, you're already up 200 for the day, and a lot of times that'll lead to you blowing the account. I've had that happen many times to me early on.
So facts, bro.
Look at that 4 hour.
I was expecting that rejection off support. All I wanted was a low on that 30-minute candle. That's it.
Revenge trading could also happen when the candle hits your BE. Yeah, exactly. And then runs to TP. And live streaming and all that has taught me so much. I mean, like, we'll take like a beautiful trade where, let's say we took a buy or something, right? And target's been tapped, because I know traders are so desperate to trade, right? Target been tapped. Let's say this was the target up there, and then price kind of closes like this, and then I see you guys in the chat, hey Nick, can I buy now? Like, bro, just stop. Just close your computer. Close your computer. The party's over, G. Right? At that point now, you have to wait for a pullback, man. You cannot buy here, right? So don't be so eager to get into trades, man. When I was very eager to get into trades, I was always losing. So the right opportunity's got to be there. You know what I mean? And if you get into a buy here, I mean, that's not the most wisest decision. Like, can price continue moving up? Of course. But is there a legitimate duplicatable setup that you can say, hey, out of 10 times I win this 8? I doubt it. So you got to only execute on those type of setups. Any advice to help with revenge trading? Yeah, just look at the result of it. You should be inspired to never revenge trade. Look at the results of your revenge trading in your trading career, and then ask yourself, do I like those results? Do they move me closer to my goal? Do they provide for my lifestyle, or do they take away? And then you just have to make the mature, grown-up decision to no longer revenge trade. I can talk to you until I'm blue in the face and give you all these wow sayings and quotes and examples, but to be honest, man, you just gotta lock in, make the mature decision, and treat your trading like that business.
If you're not going to be disciplined to your trading plan, things are going to be very hard for you. Just let's keep it real. Like, you got to be disciplined to the trading plan. If you're not going to be disciplined to the trading plan, you're going to have a hard time in the markets.
Yeah.
And remember, what is a trading plan? A trading plan is not only a guideline, but a safeguard to protect you from you. So it's going to protect you from you getting in your own way, right? So just everything's going to go back to being disciplined to the trading plan. Like, why do I have 1 to 2 trades a day as a hard trading rule for me? To protect me from protect me from revenge trading, to protect me from losing profits, right? Like, that's a rule to protect me. So you got to understand the purpose of a trading plan, and you got to rewire your mind now to not think about money so much, but to think about doing a job as a trader. And the job is to be disciplined to your plan. Like, new headline, new job for you. You have to be disciplined to your trading plan.
Otherwise, you won't make money.
Or else you won't make money, or else
Literally.
I'm not going to pay you to do your job. I'm paying you to do your job. If you're not going to do your job, I'm just not going to pay you.
Boom.
So rewire your brain to think that, okay, the money, whatever, I have a job to do, right? And I will get paid in equal proportion of doing my job. But there's a job to do, and you got to rewire your mind to think like that.
Yep. You guys know what I did early on when I was struggling with all that revenge trading. I just said, all right, I have a new job now. I work for this company called FTMO, and they've assigned me Mr. Raja Banks to watch as my senior trader, and I showed up every day, and I followed the plan, and I did my job. And then that's basically when I started seeing consistent profitability, right? When I didn't think of it like a freelance, I could do whatever I want, blah, 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 blah. No, there's very strict rules in this business, and if you don't follow them, you're gonna get the bag taken from you. The market will take your money without remorse. It will. It is drowned many men. Many men. So don't let that be you. Don't let it be you, right? We know how to survive in the markets. We know how to swim with the sharks, but you got to be very strategic in your approach when you're with these sharks.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's serious. You know, like you should really give your trading the seriousness that it deserves.
Very serious.
It's a BB and then runs the TP. Gold pumping right back up. There it goes. 4 hour right back up here. So, you know, this is a big 4 hour closure here in 18 minutes along with the news. I think last night yesterday our trade was at 10 a.m. too, right?
Yeah.
Was that yesterday or the day before?
That was Monday.
I think it was Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Mm-hmm.
Trump was speaking then too, I believe, right? Is that Trump's speech or was that last night? Honestly, I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Who knows what's going on?
What is it, Thursday?
It's today. All I know is right now we're in today.
Yeah, it's just another day to win, bro.
Yeah.
This was a lovely move up off support. But you see, chat, I'm not salty, right? I wanted a bottom wick on the candle, but price doesn't care about me. My plan's just keeping me out of the trade. Doesn't mean the markets are wrong or right, or that I'm wrong or right. It just means I'm doing my job, right? I'm being disciplined to the plan. Doing my job.
Yeah. But, you know, how serious will you get? How serious will you treat it? You know, some of y'all treat your job more serious than you treat this, right? Your job can only make you a living. Trading can make you a life.
Sheesh.
Drop some bars, Nick. That's it right there. That's the bar.
That's the bar. Drop the mic, bro. Just end the stream.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, I could drop bars all day and have you guys think, whoa, that guy's so amazing. You're the gem after gem, Johnny Gems and Nicky. But at the end of the day, I do you a disservice if I don't tell you, if you don't clean your act up, you're never going to make it here. Like if you don't stop self-sabotaging, if you don't stop the revenge trading and the over trading and breaking the rules, you're never going to make it, G. Never.
No.
Never. So you got to get it right.
Yep. If you were to ask me what happens if I'm not disciplined to the plan, then I would answer you and be like, then you're not going to have consistent income from trading. That's what I would answer to you. So there's no other option besides one option to be disciplined to the plan.
Yeah, and if that makes you a little upset or mad, then that's cool. I'm fine with that. Because I know a coach is going to tell you what you need to hear, right? Not what you want to hear. A good coach isn't your best friend. He's gonna bring the best out of you, stretch you the best. And at the end of the day, if you're not willing to do it, he's going to tell you, hey, go clean out your locker. You know, you don't fit the team here. So I want everyone to succeed, and that's why I want to share with you guys that, you know, it's not just to press a couple buttons and, you know, become rich. You know, you got to be strategic. You got to treat this like a business. There's people counting on you. You know what I mean? And if you can't be serious for yourself, then think about your people. You know, think about your family. Think about your why, and at least like let that keep you disciplined.
Facts. That's actually the only thing that kept me disciplined was my why. So facts, bro.
Charts for stream, yeah. Yeah, what if you don't take your job serious? That doesn't last too long, does it?
Exactly. This is how you guys have to think about it. It's, again, you're reprogramming your mind. I mean, give yourself some time, but continue to reprogram your mind daily about these things.
Yeah. You know, it'll take a week, 2 weeks. You're going to bounce back into your old ways, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It could take 6 months to rewire that brain, but the 6 months is going to go by anyway. So, you know, you might as well use it to you know, get your life moving in the right direction. Charts for Clubhouse? Yeah. Charts for Clubhouse or charts for stream? I got very frustrated when I saw what I was doing, taking random trades just to make fast money. Realization is the best teacher. Exactly. You know, I posted something the other day. I said, yo, the best course that you can learn or the best course that you can study is your losses. Your losses in trading, your losses in life, you know, where you fell short. You know, that's going to be the best course that you can take in terms of life in general. So, and especially in terms of trading. Like me and Magnus were on a call. Magnus is an elite member. We do trade review sessions and all that together. And, you know, he took a lot of great trades in February, but he took a few losses, and we spent zero time. I don't think we looked at one winner, did we, Magnus? Zero time looking at the winners. We spent an hour dissecting like 3 or 4 losses. And that's going to keep us, you know, ahead of the game next time those setups show up. You know what I mean? So your losses, believe it or not, even at my level, even at that level, you're still going to learn stuff on every trade you take, especially the losses. So, yeah. Do I think TradeZilla helps? No. It just helps in terms of staying organized with your data. It doesn't. It won't help you be a better trader. Look, no system is going to help you, right? No system is going to make you profitable. Your discipline to the system is going to make you profitable. I'm telling y'all, a lot of traders got this whole thing messed up. It's not you're not looking for the perfect system. You're looking for a system that you can perfect. That's it. Does that make sense? This system will not work for you if you're not disciplined to it. Just like the other ones won't work for you.
Couldn't have said it better, bro.
This is what I put on Twitter yesterday. I said, a strategy is only as good as your discipline. You have it all messed up. Trading isn't about finding the perfect system. It's about following it. Whew.
Say it again.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again, preacher.
Say it again, bro.
A strategy is only as good as your discipline. Trading isn't about finding the perfect system. It's about following it. That's it.
Ooh, dang.
Learn the game. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen?
Bro.
Can I get a witness out here? Can I get a witness?
Amen, bro.
Yeah. For real,
you
though.
either discipline the markets or the markets discipline you. So.
Word.
Amen, bro. Amen to that.
That's a bar right there. There you go, Daniel. How am I doing on my bars so far? 3 for 3 or what? I wrote them all up before the stream. Hold on, let me grab my next index card here. 10 a.m. bar coming.
Plan it out.
Hey, I'm only feeding off of Johnny Gems here. He's got the real gems.
Thanks, bro. I'm feeding off you. Let's run it. Yeah, bro. And like, yeah, sorry.
No. You good. Hello.
What? W for discipline. Let's be disciplined. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Do what's required, get what you desire.
Don't worry.
Preach, preach.
Count to 5,000 and I'll be out. All right, I got 5,000 seconds here,
Damn,
gang.
bro.
Let's
They
hope
only
we
know
get
how
a
to
trade
count
off.
to 5.
Hey, how many minutes is 5,000 seconds? Do we have that, or can someone
It's
Google
like
that for me?
24 hours. Hey Siri, how long's 5 seconds?
83
wait.
minutes. He said, how long is 5 seconds? Siri said, you're the dumbest person to ever ask a question on the face of the internet.
You
Holy.
said what?
Siri broke.
5,000 seconds.
$83 minutes.
$83 minutes?
Bro, you're 5 minutes late. You're 5 seconds late.
Damn, bro.
5 seconds is about 6 seconds.
Never mind, chat.
Man, that's so funny. Come on, bro. You set yourself up on that one live. Live. The internet doesn't go away. 5 seconds is just 5 seconds.
5,000 seconds. I think it's 1.4 hours, right? Right, chat?
Oh.
1.4 hours.
How many is 83 minutes? Well, 83, 60 would be 1 plus 23.
Oh,
so
yeah.
what? Hour 23?
Makes
There you
sense.
go.
Yeah. Yep.
How you
There you go,
doing?
got
I didn't
it.
even need Siri. Holy.
Thanks, Google.
Thanks, brain. Appreciate you.
The 90s children and then the 2000 children.
There you go.
One uses Google, one uses his brain.
John, JD's got a question for you too.
Oh, snap. Oh, nah, bro. That's a question for Google.
Don't read that out loud if you ain't ready.
I'm not, bro. I ain't answering that one.
Really?
Dude, chill, bro.
You don't have the answer for that question. That's great. You were definitely born after 2005 for sure. Oh man.
Damn, bro.
He
You
said
put
5
me on the
seconds.
spot, bro. Honestly. Put me on the spot. Can't.
Really? Bro, just read the question. It literally gives you the answer in the question.
60 minutes.
Yo, I'm done. I'm done. You could have said it in a different term. Good job. Trading involves 2 people in the mind, 1 for the discipline, and yeah, that's true. That's true. You kind of have to have this like outer body experience as a trader, especially when you're entering emotional hijacking. If you guys haven't read the Forex Mindset by Jared Martinez, I would recommend picking that book up. I would definitely recommend picking that book up. Oh damn, JDZ got with that one. Oh snap! I've seen them interview people asking that question. 5 seconds in outer body experience, dude. That could be longer than 5 seconds. Believe it or not. So 4 hour backup, 1 hour backup. Remember we were talking about the potential for that 1 hour fake out, right? When we were hesitating on taking these sells. So, that's why we stayed away from the sell at that point. And yeah, 30 minutes still open, 1 hour still open, 4 hours still open, all with 5:05 left on the clock. Best Loser Wins, another great book. I actually never physically read that book, but I did listen to the audio book, which was money. I kind of had that mentality though before I got into trading about the Best Loser Wins and how it's okay to, lose, like especially like it's not a bad sales book either. There was how many guys are in sales? If you guys are in sales and you work like commission based, I got a really good book to recommend. It's called Go for No. Go for No. If anyone is in sales here and you make money based off like just strictly commission based, which I believe is the best way to make money, check that book out. Thank me later. Thank me later.
Bro, JDZ, you hurt my brain.
Thank you. John, you good over there, brother? Everything straight?
Got the right answer, though. 1 hour.
Yeah, you did. Go for No. Basically, the whole point of the book was like, so how many of you guys are super stud salesmen? Well, I know a lot of you guys in here are super studs, right? And let's say you have a goal every day, and every day you want to make, I don't know, $500, right? So your goal, so here it's a different perspective, right? So if your goal is $500 a day, right? And my goal, so this is you, this is me, and we both have two different goals. So your goal is $500 in commission every day, and my goal is 100 no's. Meaning 100 people, I asked 100 people if they want to buy my product or service, and they told me no. So check this out. Let's say you take 5 calls in the morning, and all of a sudden you hit your quota, right? So you made $500 that day. So, okay, I hit my $500 that day, blah, 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 and now you're good. So you only made 5 phone calls, and you made your money, right? And it's, let's say, 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. You're like, you know what? I hit my quota. Let me go play golf, right? So and let's say your quota at the end of the month or the end of the week is what? 5, 10, 15, 20, like $2,500, right? So you're 500 on the way there. So now you go play golf and hang out, and I'm over here grinding, right? Because I got to get to 100 no's. So just like you, I also hit 500 on my first 5 sales. And I was up by 500 by 10 a.m., but I was only I'm only at 3 or 4 no's. So I need to keep dialing, right? Because I still need to get to 100 no's. How much more money do you think that I can make going through those 100 no's than you could just setting your goal for 500, right? Because now I can go through these 100 no's. I could probably get another 500 out of that, right? So now where you're taking home 2,500 a week, I'm taking home $5,500 a week, $6,500 a week. So if you are in sales, instead of having a money goal, how about have like a rejection goal? And if you go based off rejection, then you can't play golf yet, right? Because you still have more no's to get to. Yeah, this will change your whole income.
Nice.
Are you gonna do more work? Of course. Are you gonna make more money though? Heck yeah. Who do you think is going to be set up better in the next 2 to 5 years? Yeah, Go for No. Got to check it out. So the goal is to go for no, right? To go for 100 no's. And if you just happen to hit your target, in the first 10 phone calls or through 10 no's, you still got 90 to go. You still got 90 to go. So a lot more money on the line out there. By the way, if any of you guys run sales companies, you guys can hire me to come in and speak to your sales force at any time after 11 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Maybe when I retire. First got into forex using strategy that was getting me W's day after day. L pretty much blue. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sort of like if you knew you had to take a certain amount of losses to be successful in trading. Exactly. All right, PMI, I think, or ISM news coming in right now. PMI. So we didn't get much volume for ADP. Maybe this is where the volume will come in. The 4-hour close, doji bearish, so that doesn't help us. 1 hour closing bull, 30 closing bull. Yeah, I like buys above. If I'm taking another trade here, it's going to be above 34, I think.
Right. Gold's kind of getting disgusting.
Getting nasty. Let's take a look
Low-key.
at NQ here. Wow, look at this moving up. So 4-hour close bearish. We did fill the wick there on NQ, by the way. So filled that wick, starting to move up. We just broke the 1-hour highs with the news. 30-minute highs are getting taken out. So yeah, we'll see. NQ's crazy. I do exactly that in telemarketing. There you go. Yep. Yeah, my mentor would say that all the time. He'd say, hey, you know, what if you knew you were only 30 nights or 60 nights away from doing he would call them the 9 core steps. Basically, they're like daily non-negotiables. He said, what if you knew you were 60 days away from hitting your financial goals if you did the 9 core every day? You know, you start to look at doing the work a little bit differently at that point. And to be honest, most of y'all are 60 days away from your non-negotiables, from your sticking to your game plan. You know, you're like 60 days away from financial freedom, believe it or not. You just ain't going to get there by stopping and pausing and starting and pausing and starting and pausing, right? You just got to go. Gotta go. It's not applicable in trading. Yeah, but in trading, you know, it's like kind of like what I just mentioned, though. But what if you followed your game plan every day for 30 days and stuff? Oh, you're talking about the sales thing. Yeah, the sales thing doesn't apply to trading.
Let's see if we can get 100 losses.
Let's see how quick we can get 100 losses. Yeah, the sales thing, applies to sales. Wow, look at NQ here. All over. Just got obliterated on GJ. Damn, GJ. How'd that go? What's NQ? NQ is the NASDAQ. It should be under NAS100 if you're trading forex. A lot of buyers are in now. A lot of buyers are in here now. Done for the day, Flip. Good work, good work. $80 million trader. I don't. Lance Breinstein. Nick Stewart. On this channel, do we trade only gold? Yeah, mainly. Mainly gold. I mean, my trades have, pretty much been all gold for the most part. A little bit of NASDAQ. If you see, these are all like GC. Anything that says NQ is gold, NASDAQ. So obviously they're going to be very limited. So 1, 2, you know, they're spread out a little bit. So But as you can see, it's mainly gold here. Gold is the pair I've been trading for the last like 4 years, so it's my most comfortable and well traded pair, I would say.
Your baby.
It's my baby. Got love for gold. Got love for gold. First bad news for the dollar, now good news for the dollar. So it's one of those days. Come on, JDZ. What are you waiting for, man? They're selling a house up the block from me. Come be my neighbor.
You got this, bro.
BTC, yeah, BTC's go. I don't day trade crypto. I hold crypto. So. Oh, you were in profit. The news came in. Yeah. Let's see if gold's gonna take off here. So the 4 hour doesn't help us at all, right? Yeah, we got a direction, but I think we could start to lean on the daily. So remember how I keep saying, hey, that daily. You know, don't count the daily out yet. I know it's like the last session of the day and we haven't moved up, but if you do get closures above 34, I think you're gonna move here. Daily trying to come up. Not feeling a trade today. That's totally normal on a day like today. Why does Oanda have it 4 hour? They're just probably using different liquidity providers. So like Oanda and then FXCM and futures and all that. So I would just go, I don't think either one's correct. I think whatever one you're normally trading, just trade that one. It doom scrolling. When you're doom scrolling, you don't even hear anything. Right, Johnny Gems? That's good. I don't think John, I've never seen John doom scroll once. Billy, they trying to call you out, bro. He said I'm talking with some. He's only texting. Calling it energy. Good idea. Good idea. Have a great evening. See you in London sesh. Need 35 to pass my third combine. It's the last day though. Get it, brother. Get it. You know what to look for. Wait patiently and get it. Yeah, daily might be ready to flip here, man. Just such a nasty 4 hour range. Really is.
That 4 hour candle's tough too, bro. I got to feel these sells are kind of tough on the 4 hour.
Yeah, now we're breaking the 4 hour high. Later. RPF trader. See you later. Choppy day? Yeah, it's a choppy day here.
Peace.
Bit of a choppy day. I still think there's some opportunity. Just gotta wait. You know, just gotta wait on it. Because with ADP and this news here, PMI, I mean, we should have volume throughout the day. So it's okay that right now we're not executing when there's nothing there for us. You should have more volume coming in, right? Like, think about when we close down, right? How many traders get out the market at that point? And then typically from what I've seen is you'll have a nice flow after that. You have a lot of participants leaving, a lot of retail traders leaving, and then the market will tend to give a nice position at some point later on, like 10:30, 11, maybe even 11:15. So just gotta wait, just gotta wait on it. We already made money here today. I'm already up $800, 400 on this account, 400 on the other. Actually, I'm up $1,800 today between the accounts. So yeah, I'm chilling, waiting for the best setup.
And I haven't taken a trade yet, but I'm up for the week, so I don't want to blow those profits, right?
Nope. No,
Not
sir.
forcing
No, we
anything.
don't.
Staying patient to the plan and the playbook. Less is more.
We want to protect our profits. Oh my God. Hey, you guys should have seen this alligator. This alligator on the golf course. It was literally running. This bird was chasing it. It was so funny.
I think that was sick, bro. I was so hyped to see that.
It was so funny too when it happened because the cart kid comes strolling up to our carts. He's like, hey, I'm going to have to ask you guys to speed it up a little bit. Like, there's 4 holes ahead of you that no one's even on, We're like, oh, yeah, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, my God, alligator. We start driving to the alligator. That was kind of messed up.
I'm like, Nick, wait, let me get on. I want to come. For real,
All right, we won't waste any more time after this. Let's go check out this alligator.
We clearly, disregarded everything he said.
He was probably like, damn. Yeah, that thing was running, dude. It was running on all 4s. It was like it was not a baby, but, like a mid. It was like a teenager. Like a teenage alligator.
In the growing stages. It was pretty fast off, like out of water.
Bro, that thing was pretty fast. I was like, look at it, mate. She's a beauty. It's a beauty. Look how gorgeous. Look at her belly.
I was like, maybe I shouldn't go up to the mommy and daddy gators. The adult gators.
Where's my leg? Right here. Can you see it? Corrupting the alligator youth. Yo, imagine we just put it in our cart. Just brought it with us.
Our new pet. I think if TT had a mascot, I think it'd be a gator.
TT does have a mascot. It's that little G in the picture. You know where I got that little guy from, right?
Oh yeah, nah, true.
Hey, my 90s kids could actually appreciate this. You guys remember that little dude on the back of all those cars? He was kind of like that little rebel. That's the TT character right there. That's him, the little rebel. That's me, that's you. Little rebels.
It's all of us.
Big rebels. Yeah, mate. She's a croaky one. Hitting legs right now? W. I'm going to hit a double sesh today. Was almost going to revenge trade. Was so emotional when you were talking about it. W. Excellent decision. 8-figure trader decision right there, Bem. For real.
That's facts. Good work.
For real.
That's how the 8-figure trader would act, too.
Yep. Next time you're gonna make some crazy decision where you feel like you're gonna regret it. Just be like, yo, would an 8-figure trader do this?
Facts, bro. Always ask yourself that.
Yeah. Love the accent, mate. She's a beauty. She's gorgeous. Man, I used to love Steve Irwin. My man will walk up to the most deadliest spider in the planet. He's like, look at it right here. Look at him. This One bite, this thing will wipe out an army of men. I'm gonna tickle its belly. Let's give him a little kiss. Like, what, dude? Get away from me.
It's like, did you not just hear what you said?
You see those fangs right there? That's where the venom comes from. Let's have a closer look at them. Like, what? Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it's the goat right there. Animal goat.
Yeah, his son. Yeah, his son. I see his kid doing it up, man. That's awesome. No lie, man. I think I've heard him say that. Like, look at the fangs right here. This is where all the venom comes from. Let's touch them. Like, dude, what? What are you, nuts?
That is hilarious, bro.
He's like, no, I'm passionate. I'm passionate. Crocodile Nick Dundee. Yeah, there you go. He was the GOAT, though. I loved watching that dude. He had his dog with him, his wife. That's what you call living right there. Even though he may have moved on at what? Probably, he was probably under 40, right? I would say. He probably lived more life than someone who's sitting around in their 80s and 90s right now.
Oh, facts, bro.
I mean, when you're in the presence of some of those animals and it's life or death, like, that's truly alive. Like, in the face of fear is when you're truly living. That's when all senses are heightened. That's when you're, like, fully alive.
Yeah.
A lot of times that moment could happen too. Like, for him, right before death. So right before death, he was probably more alive than ever.
Right, bro. Wow.
Speak like what the whole stream? My Aussie accent? Nah, I have too many friends in Australia at this point in life. They'll be mad at me. They'll be like, dude, you need to get better at that accent.
Oh.
They'll be like, don't represent us like that. Shout out to all my friends in Australia. Lots of friends and lots of Aussie friends these days. I took an L today on one cell breakout, like the first guy's chart review. Okay. Closed due to, I noticed the 4 hour on my broker didn't have a top wick, so 20 pip loss. Good thing I controlled it. Yeah, that's fine, bro. That's fine. Again, I don't think that was a bad trade. I just think you could learn a valuable lesson from it on when to take those trades and when not to. You know, have you guys ever seen me like avoid a breakout or avoid some type of position that looks like a playbook, and then, you know, I just don't take it? And that's because it's not in the right place at the right time. So, you know, that's when the nuances come into play, to where you can take this playbook from like a 60% win rate to legit like an 85% win rate when you are so dialed in on those nuances. Yeah. If you were born in the 90s, that was our animal guy. Yeah, that's true. Let's bring up a little Steve Irwin, eh?
I'm actually looking at him right now.
No way. There he is, Mike. Here we have one of the most venomous snakes on planet Earth. Yeah, this guy was...
See, that's what I don't need to happen to me.
Yeah, that...
Bro's like playing with a gator.
That last 10 seconds just represents this guy's life. He said, you think this guy's dangerous? You should see what I got in the shed. Look at his face, man. This guy loved life. Wow.
Loved it, bro.
They don't call me the crocodile man for nothing. You think this
Like,
guy's
he knows
dangerous?
how to, like...
You should see what I've got in me shed.
You gotta love that, bro.
One of the things I do is get venomous snakes out of tight corners, in people's houses, or like here, in someone's car.
Oh,
Snakes in weird places like this can be
dude's from
scary.
Australia, too.
Right. Now, when I try and touch it, it's retaliating, trying to bite me. I think it's very important that I just shift him off the road, because snakes get clobbered all the time. He's a beauty.
He's a beauty.
This python doesn't know how lucky it is
Nice.
to meet a snake lover like. It's not that the
Yeah, this guy was a G.
Just gotta keep my fingers out of the way.
Here he is.
Now the death hat has also got a very good set of fangs. A lot larger than any of the others that we're going to take a look at.
Damn.
He settled down nicely.
Good old Steve Irwin. He settled down nicely. Oh. We're still live? Yeah, actually, yeah, we are still live. What up, Xander? We are still live in action. How many people we got here at 10:19 a.m.? 150 in the clubhouse. Plus, what do we got on YouTube? Where's the YouTube at?
500.
528.
Yeah.
John, what's 150 plus 528? Yeah, Steve Irwin, man, goat. Goat. Me and my dad used to
720.
joke about him a lot. When a snake comes from your toilet, oh my god, that'd be nuts. That'd be insane. So you guys in Australia, do you guys have to like shake out your bed sheets every night, or how do you guys usually operate?
Yeah, word. You guys see this stuff often? Like tarantulas, venomous snakes.
Can you explain the
Kangaroos.
celery? Yes. So let me give you the big detail on the celery. So let's say you see this range here, right? We need closures above that range to take buys. Even if the celery shows up like this, right? So let's say you have a closure here, but it's not above the range yet, right? And then you have a set like this candle close like this, right? That would be considered the celery pattern. So if I removed all drawings right there, that would look like a perfect playbook position. And that's what most traders think as they start to learn the system, right? But the big thing about candles and candle closures and celeries and really all the plays in general is where are they taking place, right? So in this case, that trade would not be valid because we've never closed above the main zone yet, which is right here, right? So we haven't closed above there yet. So a lot of times what can happen is the next candle can do this like pack runner type of deal, right? Where you get the move up. Let me draw it out on a candle. You get a move up, you break the highs, right? Because what does that look like? That looks like the candle doing this, right? Breaking the highs, only to fall right back down, move bearish, and drive lower to fill that wick. So the big thing with all of these trades and the closures is to really understand the ranges. We did a really, really good webinar in the clubhouse that's recorded. So if you guys are in the clubhouse, I would highly recommend going and rewatching the webinar that we did when it comes to candlesticks, learning candlesticks and learning ranges, because this is everything here, right? So that move right there, boom, is totally different than this move right here, right? Let's say instead we have candles that close above the range, right? And now you have the second candle close above the range. This is money. This will work way more than the other one because now you're in the new range at that point. Therefore, you can travel up, right? So if we look at ranges here today, you've got the white range, which is the clean, or we should call that the green range, right? Because that's where I want to trade today. In this green range, then let's say you have this yellow range from here to here. You have this observation zone, right? That I drew up that I wanted to see how price would react in. And then you've got all that. So you've got a lot of ranges here and you got to know where you're at in those ranges. So for instance, right here, if we close here, if we're looking at ranges, what range are we in? We're in the green range. And within the green range, are we at the top of the range? Are we mid range? Are we bottom range? Right? So if you're taking a buy, you clearly want to be buying from the bottom of the range. So that would make that a great trade. But if we go back into that original example, the candles were still closing in the yellow range, and they were at the top of the range. So it's not very wise to take a long position, to take a buy at the top of a range. So yeah, study that webinar that we did. We talked about this. We did a lecture specifically on this type of stuff for like an hour, over an hour long. I think that was our long webinar, right? It went like almost an hour, 40 minutes or something.
Yeah. You
got to check that one out. That one will kind of clear all that type of stuff up for you, because that stuff is very important. Because a lot of people I see when I look at and review their trades, they take good positions, they just take them in the wrong range. You know, they take them still in a range that's already, you know, been either filled, or it's a choppy range, not a good tradable range. So very important to know how to read candles, and also how to tell, you know, what ranges you're in.
Yep. And we have ranges and zones because patterns, price action repeats itself over and over again, right? And it really repeats itself based on what the left-hand side looks like. That's why we say look left to get right, right? Remember that price is always moving, but there's patterns that repeat themselves over and over again. That's where you get ranges and zones as well. And it matches up with the left-hand side.
Yeah, I think that probably two most important topics that we went over today, I would say, is probably that and the RR topic. So if you guys are making notes on what to study maybe a little bit later in this stream, those are the notes I would make. Go back and understand this. And if you're in the clubhouse and you have access to that webinar, check that webinar out. And if not, come back and, you know, definitely listen to what we were talking about when it comes to RR and all that.
Yep. And rewatch too what Nick was talking about in terms of probabilities, how to develop probabilities. That was super important as well. I definitely highly recommend you all go rewatch that. Yeah. As well.
Peace out, JD Easy. See you later, brother.
Peace, JD Easy.
Come back later with some good questions. Some trick questions for us.
Yeah, please.
Which webinar? It was the webinar called, let's see, what was it called here? It was, we named it How to Read Candles and Ranges. It was on February 1st is the date. So yeah, you can check it out there. If you're not in the clubhouse, you guys can join the clubhouse. Just hit !clubhouse and it'll pop up there. And in there you have hours and hours and hours of pre-recorded educational videos, extremely important topics to make this system make sense for you. And then obviously you have, you know, the 4 live streams every day. What up, James? Been here for a year, learning, practicing. Happy to say that I'm break even now. W, using the playbook with some slight tweaks. Perfect, man. So now it's just about making those little tweaks that I'm talking about here, that really is going to refine the system, right? So if you're at like a break-even point, that's really good, because that right there just shows you that now you pretty much know what you're doing from a technical standpoint. Now the big question is do you have the nuances in place yet? And if you don't, that's fine, because the nuances are developed through good questions and chart time. So that may not be fully there yet, but now the only other piece you have to look at is your losing trades. So you got to look at your losing trades, right? Because clearly you've made X amount of dollars, right? So let's just say, as an example, you're break even at the end of the month. So let's just say you've made 5,000, right? But if you're break even, you've also given back 5,000, right? And that's what keeps you break even. So now the study for you in your trading career, what I would recommend is start to examine these losses and start to see, where are you giving the money back? You clearly know how to take the money, but you're giving it back to the market, and you have to identify, where is that happening? How is it happening? And how can it stop happening? Right? So that way that's your shift right there, from break even to profitable. Most people think they have to learn more about technicals. They have to learn the system. They have to do all these crazy things. It's really not that. It's mainly examining your losses, seeing where the money's being given back, and maybe you go, hey, that celery was below the range. I shouldn't, according to Nick, I shouldn't have even have been in that trade, right? And then now you can say, well, that was, I lost 400 on that, right? So now you can say, hey, if I didn't take that, I actually would have ended the month or the week or whatever, positive 400. What about this trade? Oh my God, that candle closed without a wick at the bottom. Nick would look at that and say, dude, what were you thinking? You should have never been in that trade. How much did I lose there? Oh my God, I lost another 400 on that trade. Whoa. That's 800 I gave back that I could have kept, right? And then maybe the other trades were all playbook positions that were good losses. But look, you find where you're giving money back unnecessarily. And that's where you make the tweak that you're talking about and the little adjustment. So if you have ears to hear, this is for you. If you're a break-even trader and you're looking for the next best setup or I'm sorry, the next best strategy or the next thing to learn, or if you're sitting at your desk for, 27 hours a day, right, trying to dial in your technicals, it's most likely not that. It's not something that you have to add to your trading. It's something that you have to take away, right? And then now you have to say, okay, no longer am I taking candles that close without wicks. No longer am I taking trades within the range. No longer am I getting in 15 minutes before news, right? So it's not about what are you going to do. It's what are you no longer going to do. So that way you can keep the bread that you're making.
Straight fire, bro.
Can I get an amen? No, I'm just kidding.
That is the best advice you'll ever get on being in the BE stage.
That's it. Because if you were doing a bunch of stupid stuff, you'd be losing money. You wouldn't be break even. It takes a good trader to be break even, believe it or not, right? So you're a good trader, and now it's just about honing in that, those little things. And we're here to help you, by the way. So you can come here, you can ask questions, you can send charts in, you can do all that. You know what I mean? We're here to guide you and help you, and we want to see you win. So. Been profitable for 9 months, doing 24K in payouts now from this year. I'm only losing. I don't know what's going on. It happens. It happens. My brother Joe has played incredible golf the last 7 rounds. Yesterday he played like what. So it happens. It's really about what you do next. Right? So it's always about what you're going to do next. So although you may not be getting the results you want, look, I didn't get the results I wanted in the beginning of last year either. But then I turned it around, and last year was like basically my best trading year ever. So you're still very early in the game. You have to make the tweaks and adjustments on the mental side and get right back to what you were doing to get those 24K payouts. And look, if you got all cocky and swaggy and do all this stuff, well, it may have been teaching you a lesson, right? So stay composed, get back to doing what works, and don't sweat the last month or two. All right, it's 2 months out of 12. You got 10 more to make this a great year. You're welcome, James. You're welcome, brother.
Amen, bro. Amen. What a fire session this been.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, congratulations on getting to the break-even stage and consistently being there. I look at break-even as the light at the end of the tunnel. So you're right on it, brother. Right on it.
Yep.
Keep going.
Yep. Beautiful job, bro. Not many traders can be BE too. So good work.
Yeah. Could we take a look at NQ? Of course. Let's take a look. Oh, snap. Wow, yeah, you kind of got this celery play going here. What's the 4 hour looking like? 4 hour bearish. Daily, yeah, daily, whatever. 1 hour bearish. 30 bearish. 15 chopping. Yeah, I'm going to wait for a closure below here. Yeah, maybe some opportunities in like 11 minutes. If the 15 didn't look, so here's another little nuance, right? If the 15 looks super clean right now, I'd say, hey, let's set a sell stop here. Break of the 30 lows. But it doesn't, right? So that's where you have to adjust. And you got to go, you know what? I'll wait for a breakout here. I think it'd be much wiser to wait for a breakout, because we could see something like this, you know, break of the low and then a push back up with the 15 looking like that. If the 15's clean, then that's when you're going to say, hey, you know, screw that little support there. You know, we can take the trade based off of the celery play. So, yeah, I'll wait for the 15 closure, see what happens. And below that, you got clean range here. 150, 175 pips. You're welcome, Alexander. You're welcome. Yeah, just keep, you know, this is one of the best golden opportunities you have. And I'm not going to brag about this stream or us or whatever, but it truly is a golden opportunity to show up on a free daily live stream where you have traders making good incomes, right, that are literally sitting there with an open live chat, with a Discord to send charts in, with basically a wealth of knowledge trying to bring it to you. I mean, there's no better place to be. Like, save your money on the course, you know, say don't buy courses, don't do any of that. Just come here every day. And if you don't have money to invest, this is where you want to be. I mean, this is it doesn't get much better than this. Like, I remember I was like, wait, we could watch that guy Raja for free, like on YouTube? Oh my God, of course I'm there.
Right, bro. I said, am I glitching? Like, is this right?
Yeah, you don't realize what you have until it's no longer as consistent too. Because I remember when Raja moved to Pakistan, I was like, damn, he wasn't streaming as much, and I was like, you know what? I think I might have took that guy's time for granted for a little bit. Like, I could have been more dialed in, right? So don't take it for granted. And now I can't even get him live if I wanted to. Had to step away from 30 minutes. Did you miss? No, you didn't miss anything. We didn't take any trades. A good couple lessons though. Something to maybe go back to the stream and watch. Yes, sir, James. Yes, sir. And then wait till you start pulling profits. I truly believe that the paradigm shift in a way happens when you touch your first nice paycheck from trading. Because then you go, wow, this is real. Like, and then you think about it, you look at the money and you go, well, how did the money end up in my hands? Right? How did it go from thin air to nothing, to in my hands? Right? And the way you're going to think about it, you go, wow, I just followed the plan. I just followed that playbook. I just stayed disciplined to my trading rules. Right? And now you're going to know every time it's time to trade, you're going to understand, hey, if I follow these rules properly, I'm going to get more money in my hand. So it makes it a lot easier. I do believe that's how you glitch and how you kind of develop that little paradigm shift, and you treat trading much more serious after you've actually made some money, paid a bill, took your wife or husband out, you know, treated your kids for something. You know how real it is and how serious you should be treating it at that point. So yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the live trading's the best because you see us here take wins, take losses. You see everything, right? So there's no better place to be than a live stream.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what's going to happen on NAS. We'll wait for NQ. Wait a few more minutes, and if nothing, we'll call it. All right. Will I be added to the clubhouse today? Yes, of course. Yeah, if you guys purchase the clubhouse memberships, everyone should be added in like within the next probably 20 to 30 minutes, depending on when you did it. Yeah, pull up to the clubhouse, man. I am trying to sell you guys on getting in the clubhouse because I'm trying to sell you on a better life. I've just seen too many lives at this point change within the clubhouse, so I'm just too confident at this point to, you know, keep this a secret. So you guys got to get in the clubhouse. We're trading every single session. We're going over extremely important topics in these webinars. If you really are serious about making that decision, you know, you gotta invest a little bit. You know, coming to these free live streams is great, but they're limited. Anytime I went to the next level, I had to invest. I had to, you know, pay someone for their valuable information, right? And the clubhouse comes with all sorts of benefits. I don't even have to go through them here right now, but it is truly a game changer. I'm almost blown away by what we're seeing and how serious these clubhouse members are taking their trading ever since kind of shifting that perspective. So you're seeing a lot of payouts. You're seeing a lot of accounts being passed. And yeah, that's just due to that environment, that ecosystem in there is crazy. Crazy. So every time we look for clean ranges on the 15-30 time frames to take a trade, but we have taken many closures. Can you reword that? I can't understand that one. Let's see. Yeah, if you could reword that question, I'm not too sure how to answer that one. 4 hour on Goldie trying to go. Thanks, boo. Oh, no, we need a DJ for the clubhouse. Actually, Hero of the Day's been kind of like the DJ. Yeah, we even make up songs and all that. We write our own songs in there. Thanks to AI. Do I think the pro plan on TradingView is necessary? No. Nope. Unless you want to use what's it called, bar replay or any of that, then I think that one comes with it. But if not, I don't think it'll really make a difference. I had the pro because I liked using that bar replay sometimes, and I also like logging in on, you know, multiple devices. So that's basically the reason I paid for the pro, just because I could sign in on more devices. So I wanted to be able to look up my laptop, you know, my phone, desktop, all that. Toot. Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse? Nah, no lie, bro. My kids were watching that too the other day. I was like, wait, the Clubhouse? What we doing? Oh, that's so funny, dude. Nikki's Clubhouse. Oh, man.
That is pretty funny.
Oh, that's right. We do have DJ Scratches.
DJ Scratches. Yes, sir. We got an amazing DJ.
Yeah, it looks, if you guys purchased the Clubhouse today, it looks like everyone's already been added. So just either close Discord out or refresh, and you should see all the Clubhouse channels now. Hi, Anna. Yeah, Anna was just in here. I'll tell her you said hi, Green. Green, I look forward to seeing you in, what, 2.5 weeks? 2.5 weeks? I'm getting your room ready.
Hello, Green.
I got this steel bed that I'm gonna have you sleep on. It's made out of
Wait,
pure
Green's
steel with
actually
no
pulling up?
mattress. Yeah, Green's pulling up mid-March, I think. Yeah, mid-March.
That, bro. Can't wait to see you, bro.
If for some reason you're not in the Discord channel yet, you probably got an email from info@time-to-eat-trading. We need your Discord name. So if you're not in it yet, it's just because when you signed up, you didn't put your Discord name in there. So if anyone doesn't see it, you check your email, look out for our email, and then just send us your Discord name. Okay, so Nick, every time we look for clean ranges in both on the 15 or the 30 time frames to take a trade, but we have taken many closures in 30-minute and celery plays without looking at the 15. Yes. So it's not that you have to. So remember, the 15 minutes, like the last time for the lower confirmation. So I remember Raja put it like this one day. He was like, imagine you were trying to go to your friend's house, right? And you had to ask for permission. And the 15 minute was and you're like, I don't know, 10 years old, right? So the 15 minutes, your 15-year-old brother. The 30 minutes, your mom. The 1 hour is your dad, right? So when you ask your 15-year-old brother if you can go to your friend's house, right, that's not the greatest confirmation for a 10-year-old, right? Your mom and dad probably tend to have a much higher priority when it comes to giving you or giving you a decision. So that's like the 15, 30, 1 hour. So if the 1 hour and the 30 say, hey, you're good to go, I'm really not looking at the 15 too much because I've already gotten the approval on the higher time frames, which is the stronger data. So does that make sense? That may not even make sense, but
No, it does.
yeah, I mean, I'll use the 15 during high times of volume or when I have to. Like if I feel like this 30 is kind of ready to go, but it's not above like a support, I'm going to wait and I'm going to see, hey, well, maybe if we can close above the 15 range, that's when I'll take it. But as long as the 1 hour or 30 say it's go time, I'm typically ready to go. Yeah, that's a good question, though. I hope I answered it properly. When would you say the elite program is relevant? Not for nothing, not to even like sell you on this, but like for you right now. Like if you're a break-even trader and you know what you're doing, but you're trying to get to the profitability part, that's the best time. Yeah, that's when most traders come in when they've already learned the nuances. Like I'm not going to sit there and teach you about the breakout or this. I'm there to examine your performance, help you, because once I see your data, I know exactly where to point you. I know what you're doing right. I know what you're doing wrong. You can't run from the data. So that right there will allow me to pinpoint your strengths and weaknesses, and then we put plans together on a week-to-week basis or every 2 week to work to eliminate some of those things. So that's more so the point in which you want to consider the elite program. Yeah, basically where you are. So I wish I could say, hey, no, take 4 months, and so it doesn't sound like I'm trying to get you in it, but you are in the perfect position for the elite program currently. And we've had a lot of guys like that, like Sebastian. Sebastian was a really good trader who couldn't quite shake that break-even stage. And now, I mean, I'm so proud of this dude, man, because he's been such a great mentee. He's gone out now, and I think, Sebastian, I don't know, you're probably $10,000 up, close to 10K up this year alone. So, all of a sudden starts making those tweaks, making those adjustments, refining his plan as we go over it every single week or 2 weeks, and making the tweaks and the adjustments. And when you pay and when you invest, you listen to the mentor. Right, and you take the advice, and with that advice will lead you to profitability. I know how to trade. I know what I'm doing. I know how to coach traders as well. So it's just a matter of one taking it serious. I won't say too many names. I could say more names than Sebastian, but I don't like saying too many names because then I feel like I'm leaving people out. There's a lot of elite members that have kind of done that. Yeah, the elite program has one spot open. I kind of closed it, but if you're serious about it, James, I'm down. Yeah, I got room for one more guy or girl. Is mentorship included in the clubhouse? Let's ask the clubhouse. So there's no direct one-on-one like the elite, but clubhouse, is there like mentorship included? Can you guys maybe give an answer? Is there a cash out tracker in TradeZella? I don't know. Oh, you can add withdrawals, but the balance keep adding. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Sebastian may know better than that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's a good question. You'll have to check that out. Yeah, so basically you have 4 coaches in the clubhouse, really. You got me, you got John, you got Magnus, and you got chat. Like, the community as a whole is a coach. So you're going to need people in the game that are at your level, right? If you look at me and you go, oh, he's so disciplined, I can't be as disciplined as him. But if you look at Zyper or Chris or Preston or any of these guys I'm looking at right now, or Billy, and you know, hey, I was just chatting with them in the chat not too long ago, and they were telling me a little bit about their struggles, and now they're getting payouts, right? Now you go, hey, I could do that too. If they could do it, I could do it. So believe it or not, the chat, the community itself is a incredible inspiration, an incredible mentor in a way of its own.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got every session,
And
obviously, with the clubhouse.
yeah. Yep. And even in the live stream sessions, like if I'm in the session, if I'm at the live stream, I would still be showing Nick my charts. I would still be sending him my charts. I would be asking questions that I'm confused on, right? You definitely can get that one-on-one mentorship in the clubhouse as well. You just need to put the effort in, right? You just need to put the effort in asking good questions, sending in charts, and, you know, giving your feedback as well back to your mentor.
I'm like your lawyer. You got to tell me everything. Well, I got into a really bad argument with my wife that day, and I blew 30 grand. Well, you got to tell me that. I need to know that stuff, right, in order to help you the best I can. So that's one of the coolest parts about the Elite program, is just really developing that relationship, that one-on-one mentor-mentee relationship, to where it's much deeper than trading. You know, mostly every Elite member will tell you that, like, you know, we talk about trading, but man, the just the knowledge in itself can help you in all different areas.
Oh yeah, bro.
Clubhouse has the most disciplined mentors, lots of transparency. Yeah, and you're going to see, you know, when you come to the Clubhouse, you'll see good traders like us lose trades and lose multiple trades in a row at times, and, you know, win multiple trades in a row and put on crazy performances like we have kind of over the last month or two. So you'll see it all. You'll see the highs, the lows, everything in between. Will we see a crypto bull run? Probably. Nice little pullback. Never hurt nobody. Yeah, the coolest part about the Clubhouse is, like, we take a trade and we're like, hey, can everyone agree, according to our game plan, that this is a money trade right now, right? So there's no Quakers, there's no one in there, you know, just BSing. Everyone's like, you know what? Yeah, this is a money trade. We should be taking this according to the system. If we lose this trade, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, we got to execute here. So, you know, that's the cool part of being in the Clubhouse in a more premium type of environment versus the YouTube live stream, which I love, but you have all random people coming in and out of here that can basically say whatever they want. So, you know, so it's like, it's such a much more tight-knit community in there.
Yep. Yeah, Clubhouse is insane.
Clubhouse chat was what I missed the most. Oh yeah, got him. You're in though. You're back, right? Did I see you back in today? Gotham's in the house. Missed you, man.
Gotham was good. Gotham.
Missed
good
you.
to have you back, bro.
And by the way, we understand, you know, you guys have lives to live. There's no pressure in coming in. We're here. You know what I mean? We'll be here winning, waiting. You know what I mean? So whenever you are ready to come in, you know, don't feel obligated until you're ready. You know, when you're ready, we'll be here. We'll be here to help.
Yeah. Yep.
Boom.
Yeah, Clubhouse. Really take advantage of the Clubhouse too, right? Take advantage of getting charts reviewed, P&Ls reviewed, trade Zeller reviewed, questions answered, right? I won't stop asking a question until I got it answered in the Clubhouse. That would be me, right? Or I wouldn't stop sending a chart in until it got reviewed. That would be me. So use it for what it's worth, you know, and definitely don't waste time on that, right? If you got questions, charts to review, send them on in, and don't stop until they're answered. Get it for what it's worth, baby. Right, Clubhouse? Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, Chris, there's no such thing as a stupid question, right? So you don't, trust me, you ask a question, no one's going to make you feel stupid, no one's going to make you look like an idiot. we all have to, you know, be a beginner at something, right? The first time we're starting it. So no such thing as a stupid question. And then the community on top of it is goated. I mean, the community itself is what makes the clubhouse, honestly, worth it. Just having people to back you up, people to support you, and like-minded individuals to basically communicate with, get feedback with, and have each other feed off each other's energy and level up with them. None like a strong community. Literally, we are a family in the clubhouse as well. That's the type of you know, bond we got here with the community.
Yeah, the goal was basically to create an environment for growth. You know, make sure that there's a healthy environment where people can come in and grow and see other traders growing. And you know, you could tell a lot about the leader by the followers, right? So you see a lot of followers, not followers, but you see a lot of members getting results, getting payouts. So that should tell you that the leadership, you know, the up top leadership is doing what's right. You know, if the organization is winning, then the leaders are doing their job, and we've got such great leaders here. And it's not just me, John, and Magnus. There's leaders in the chat, right? They're almost like clubhouse mods in a way.
Facts, bro. It's facts.
All right, let's see here. 4 hour rejecting the highs. Daily not breaking the high. I think we broke the high on the daily, right? Pushed up a little bit, but only to fall back down here. So pretty interesting. I'll probably call it a day. I'll be in the clubhouse because I maybe a trade or something in the next like 4 to 14 minutes. But I think
You like this resistance?
yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I mean,
Alright,
the fade
right.
is kind of playing out on the 15, the 30 might. I mean, it's very choppy, so I don't know. It's all right. It's not the greatest trade at all.
My thing is the 4 hour candle. It's confusing, like going up and down. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, tricky.
Yep, I think I'm going to call it a day here, chat. But this was a good one. This is a good stream to go back and watch. We had ADP come out, didn't really do much. We basically just stayed within the range the whole day. You had one push. That was it. You had a little fake out, but no bottom wick on this candle. So there wasn't much that happened during the NY session here today. Yeah, tomorrow we got unemployment claims, and then Friday, big NFP. So that could also be what price is ranging for, is NFP on Friday. So we'll see. Big 4 hour nasty zone though here. Nasty. Let's see. Outro. You guys want to dance today? Do a little
Do it.
dancing? All right. Cool.
All
Well,
right,
listen,
Nick,
gang.
Thank you, bro.
Johnny Gems, appreciate
Appreciate
you being here. I'll see you
Sir,
in a
thank
little
you.
bit.
Yep. Peace out, chat. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Everyone else, it was a pleasure being here today. I've enjoyed my time. I hope you learned something. If you guys can like the stream and sub to the channel on the way out, I would appreciate that. And I will be back tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Clubhouse, I'll be in the clubhouse for like another, little bit. See if we can get a move. If not, I'll see y'all in Asian session. All right. Love y'all. Hope you guys have a great day. Blessings to you and your families. Until the next one, we'll see you then. Peace, chat. Have a great day. Don't over risk. Don't over trade. I'm out. Later.
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave. I'm a rowboat, blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist.
people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, it's the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh, I never rest. Swear you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in the booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this, let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
Feeling so tall I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems. But God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies. I found the truth and took off my disguise. Come from my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in the city going down, trying to blow. Everything changed when I learned to let it go. Hopping on stage, I ain't in it for the show. Only got one life, so I gotta let him know. Talk about real. I seen a man's whole bad hill. I seen a woman drooling out the mouth. I seen the demons in the casket out. I seen my brother throw his whole vape in the lake. Seen smooth heal from the dark. I seen the spirit change my own heart. Can't tell it all, but this a good start.
K to the second letter.
Who got the keys to the Jeep and the Hiller? They ain't never been realer. I am not shook, I'm aligned, then chillin'. My face blue still, I ain't never been stiller. Ooh, KB ain't gotta get bigger. Ooh, Southside sing killers, bring light to the dark spots. Wake up, I didn't make up this God, the divine concealer. On the bread of heavens like the red and black 11s, walking through the pearly gates. Popping through the most, I'm in the Holy Ghost. I'm looking like the Pope swerving raves. They gon' get the word today. I send a text back, never curved the fate. Jesus, curses break, slaves get freed and the words awake. Ever see that dope dealer? Cold killer, gold brother crying on the floor with us. Cause your hoe hit him, had a hole in him, now you got a hole in it. Tell him the Dead Sea here. We the new Israel, God really lives here. Watch the sin here, way more to tell. We begin